on the stream. Also, Felix heard what you said, and he just asked me, who picked up Stokes?
I didn't know you guys were on.
Yeah, we're live. Hey,
No
you heard it here
knows it's
first.
You. No one knows it's you.
Stuck out of the frame.
We don't know what team it is, so I won't tell
Did you tell Paul yet?
No, I didn't. Where is he?
He's over there talking to Brandon.
Anyway, we didn't share this stream yet. I just shared it in like the NCDA page.
Yeah.
So, but now they're posting it on like Dodgeball Family, so everyone's gonna see it starting now. So no one saw that except for like
I'm
five
not worried
people.
about it.
He should play for an East Coast team, and that team would immediately be like really good.
I just want to confirm that he can attend first. He's having
All
a
right,
kid, I guess.
we gotta
I
we gotta
didn't
get
know they
serious.
were
We just
expecting.
posted this, so there's gonna be a bunch of viewers.
All right.
Yep, we got 21 viewers. All right, folks. Game 2 of the day coming up here.
This is probably going to be the marquee matchup in my opinion. We'll see. But Michigan State, Grand Valley also debuting new uniforms today, looking pretty crisp out here.
New for both teams.
Yep.
We got Kevin Bailey here in the booth with my colleague Tony Stumpo, the voice of college dodgeball.
Yes, you do.
Other than
How dare
Shadid.
you?
So yeah, I gotta change this to first half real quick, and then we'll be ready to go.
So it's well known here, Michigan State is down their captain Peyton Schuster for the season. Still a very, very talented team, so we'll see how they can absorb that loss. And this is a good litmus test for them. We'll see. Grand Valley's set the bar pretty high right now, and we'll see how Michigan State stacks up.
First half. All right, so we got viewers coming in now. For those that aren't aware of how college dodgeball works here, we have two 25-minute halves in this game. We're going on a full basketball court. It's going to be number 1 in the country, Grand Valley State, going up against number 5, Michigan State.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Game of the day, in my opinion. Like I said, Grand Valley, number 1, undefeated. Just got done taking care of business against Central Michigan 5-0, and Michigan State took care of Saginaw Valley 4-1. So a couple of big wins for these teams to start off the second half, and now we'll see what happens here in this head-to-head match.
Worth keeping an eye on. Michigan State didn't really have the greatest first half of the season, but also 3 of their 4 losses came to Grand Valley, so it just comes with the territory, sort of. When you're going to play that tough a schedule, you're going to get losses like that. But they've only lost 1 game other than against Grand Valley, and it was to Bowling Green, the first tournament of the year.
Yep.
So you could also sort of push the narrative that they haven't lost to anyone besides Grand Valley since the first weekend of the season, and they've gotten significantly better since then. Obviously, their captain, Peyton Schuster, is down right now. He's got shoulder surgery, so he's going to be out for the rest of this season at a minimum. But all of the rest of the players on this team... Bye, Riley.
Yeah.
We said bye.
What?
We said bye.
Oh,
All the rest of the players on this team have improved a lot. You got you've still got a lot of young players on Michigan State's roster.
There's no shortage of talent, that's for sure.
Yeah, and let's go through both rosters real quick before this starts. Let me know what players you want the audience to keep an eye on. And we can start with Michigan State. Obviously, their captain, as I said, Peyton Schuster, not in. Unfortunately, he's got torn shoulder, so he won't be playing. But there are a number of players on Michigan State's team that are fantastic players that you should definitely keep an eye on.
Yeah, for me, I think Jacob Georges, I've always been a fan of his since he joined the squad. Really talented player, good catcher, good thrower. Their corners tend to be Evan Barra, I believe, and Jack Hilt. and we'll see how those guys stack up against Grand Valley's good corners. Ben Smart usually mans one of the corners for Grand Valley, so that'll be a fun sort of game of chess. And then Dennis Sullivan, arguably Michigan State's best player right now with Captain Peyton Schuster out.
He definitely has the ability to be their best player.
Yeah, on a given day, he can really turn it up a notch and take over a point.
Okay. I would also, so a couple more guys to point out for Michigan State. Brent Weekland has been, I actually would say, based on the consistent level of play that he's had this year, I would say he's been their most important player. I don't know that he really has that top end level that like Jack Hilton when he's making those great catches and then throws one after the other. But he's another guy to keep an eye on. And then obviously some of the rookies.
Probably one of his teammates there.
And then you got several rookies on this team that have already made a name for themselves. So for Michigan State, Josh Kramer, keep an eye on him. Let's see if he's out. Is he even on?
He is. Yeah, he's down here
he's
next
wearing
to Jack Hill.
He wears jersey number 5 for Michigan State. He's a guy that you definitely want to keep an eye on. And then Barry Butler, he was mentioned by a couple people as the Rookie of the Year frontrunner through the halfway point in the season. So look for him to have a good game as well. And we're underway. We didn't get to go through GVSU's players, but we'll be able to mention them throughout the game. Obviously, Ben Smart, MVP candidate.
Nolan Stanko.
Also, I mean, when it comes to Player of the Year candidates, I would say Nolan needs to be in that top 5 of that discussion, top 5 or 6. Josh Hill, the captain, has gotten a lot better. He had shoulder surgery last season and missed last season, but he's slowly but surely been able to get back into it. And then you have Britt Skinner. Keep an eye on him. He's one of the guys that mans the middle for Michigan or for Grand Valley, wears number 26. Here, you handle that.
Max Antilla just missed a catch there, not happy with himself.
Yeah, a lot of wasted throws there. Max is another guy to keep an eye on for MSU. He's been playing for years. He played with Free Headshots guys.
Yep, Awakening. They had rebranded the younger second generation of Free Headshots. Nice block by Sullivan there to help keep his teammate protected there. Right now the teams are trading a lot of counter throws. Go to Gallagher in the middle there.
Yeah, and keep in mind, the last time these two teams played each other at Grand Valley, Michigan State actually got the first point of the game.
I do remember that. Yep, that is one of the tournaments I was able to attend. Good little commentary. Nice cross throw. Ends up taking out Jacob Georges.
I can do this if you want. We'll switch on and off each point. But yeah, Michigan State, one thing that I've loved to see, they were such a young team the last couple of years, and their level of communication and just how much strategy they have has improved every single time I've seen them. And now you're looking at a team that in the past, Grand Valley was far superior from a strategic standpoint. And now it's like this team is way more tactical in the way that they play. They communicate far better. And there's Butler, number 11. He's another rookie from Michigan State to keep an eye on. So we didn't have his jersey number, but now we do. And he's not afraid. He's taking on the best player in the country, Ben Smart, right now, going head-to-head with him. I think that might be their strategy, is to keep him sort of as a spy on Ben Smart.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to have someone do that when you have someone that's so dynamic offensively, like Ben Smart is. And now he actually moved over to the other side. Just got thrown at by Nolan Stanko. And now GVSU pushing up. Blake Clevenger in the middle, along with Britt Skinner. Those two guys are two of Grand Valley's top arms. If Michigan State can pick off Grand Valley's arms, it's going to be just like it was last time they played here, the first point of the game. They get out those top guys for Grand Valley, and then they're catching machines from then on out.
A couple solid looks here, but near misses for both teams. Colin Freeman had a nice look at the bottom of your screen a second ago. So Grand Valley at full strength and has ball control. So
unfortunately, we didn't start the clock, so we're going to work on catching that up real quick. And that's a ball's over.
And a ball's over. Crucial mistake.
Yeah.
I think Butler was, I I think Butler was supposed to be the thrower there.
So the
Grand
question
Valley
is,
threw at him.
yeah, and the question is now, did Butler get hit before the shot clock or after? And I think it might have been after that Grand Valley made the throw.
Did he even get hit? Because what happened was he
Either
blocked
he got
it and then
hit
he
or he
made a
blocked
throw
it into
late.
the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so we're almost caught up on time here. 21-34, 33, and we're good. 0-0 score here, Grand Valley against Michigan State. And look
Team
at that.
throw at Butler, targeting the rookie. That's something, you don't see a rookie get targeted like that on most teams. I would have, expected them to maybe throw at Sullivan, Weekland.
I think Jake Lico, who's another guy. Oh, and that's team caught.
That's team caught there.
Good team catch.
Great throw.
Number 41 for MSU right here. He's stepping up to make a throw. I'd say he's one of the most underrated players in the country just based on his skill set. And maybe he doesn't get mentioned as much for MSU, but he's a great player. Good block there. But I think one of the reasons why Grand Valley made that throw at Butler is because if you look at the star players for MSU, all of them are great catchers. Jack Hilt, Dennis Sullivan, you had Brent Weekland, Max Antilla. You don't want to make a team throw at any of those guys because they're so good at catching.
Yep. Janauskas with a throw, just misses Jake Lico. He was smart to get out of the way of that one.
Janauskas is another guy that's a veteran for Grand Valley. They have so much experience on their team, even after losing that amazing senior class last year. And there's a team throw, takes out Kramer. So you're seeing Grand Valley go after some freshmen with team throws early. Maybe their strategy is to sort of leave guys like Jack Hilt until the end.
They might want to bury their studs.
Yeah.
Make it so they can't get caught right back in. Sullivan with a throw, gets countered immediately, didn't miss the mark, so Stanko misses him again. Evan Barr, a nice low throw there, resetting the clock, and they'll retreat. Grand Valley maintaining a 6-4 ball advantage. Janauskas gets countered. Lico misses Clevenger. Gets bailed out by the team catch there. So Janauskas comes right back in. He was working his way out on the cue there.
Yikes.
And Grand Valley is still at full strength. Hilt just misses Ben Smart. So Michigan State down to 7 players. Grand Valley full strength and ball advantage here. Another throw went at Butler. Butler just misses that block a little bit, got hit on his offhand. Not happy about it, so MSU down to 6 players. Jake Lico will get me over throw to reset the clock, and Janauskas comes right back at him. Good block.
Grand Valley is so well organized when they push up and down the court together. It's one of the reasons why they're so tough to beat. And that team throw connects.
Yeah, it takes out Ben Traub. Looks like Ben Smart's throw was the one that connected there. And after this throw, Michigan State will unfortunately be down on the 10 clock. Ben Smart not happy with the call there. He thought that Evan Barr slid out of bounds trying to stay alive there. Jake Lico with another accurate low throw to reset the clock. Grand Valley will push the pace again. Janauskas just misses, but he used that basketball rim and backboard to his advantage. Gets the ball back. Ben Smart leading the charge. Good block by Dennis Sullivan. Sullivan throws one back at Blake Clevenger.
Really kind of slow first point. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here to start the game.
I think our clock on the screen is just a little off. Janauskas gets tagged there by a counter throw. Just a little off. We can't see. There's more time left than what our clock indicates by about 2 minutes. And Evan Barra gets hit. Jack Hilt had a chance to save him with the team catch and just missed it. So Michigan State down to 4 players left. 4 very good ones.
Ben Smart looking at a low throw.
Ben Smart drop. Nice catch by Jake Lico on Nolan Stanko.
That's huge.
That brings in Jacob Georges, arguably, if this went to overtime, he's an OT6 player, so that's big.
Almost a
and
catch.
Dennis Sullivan is taken out. Grand Valley continues to be pretty methodical here. We got about just under 17 minutes left, so game clock and our clock on the screen, unfortunately, off by about 2 minutes here. Jake Lico standing out of the way, and Jacob Georges takes out Blake Clevenger, but then he gets countered by...
he took out Gallagher.
Gallagher, my fault. And it looked like Tyler Peach took him out in the process as well. Oh, long throw from Jack Hill. Britt Skinner with a heady play there, catches him.
And MSU's fighting right now to stay alive. You're still going to need a couple catches here.
Yeah. I mean, a couple catches turns it around, but yeah, they're not going to throw their way out of this. There's just too many players left.
Anytime a good play happens, we hit that. Saves the last 25 seconds of the
Skinner was looking for another catch on that long throw there. Ooh, Jake Lico almost got countered, just missed the catch.
And it looks like he hurt his hand a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might have hurt it on the throw, maybe. I'm not sure. It's Skinner.
Uh-oh. Oh, and there's...
Full head of steam just takes him out. That's a heck of a throw there. Still got an arm. Jake Lico's left alone now.
So 15 minutes. I'm not sure why it says 15.
I think we wound ours down too much, and Grand Valley finishes them off. I'm sorry, we missed that in the corner of the screen. So we've got 15:03 left here. We'll try to get our clock synced up with that one. Grand Valley takes about 10 minutes to get that point. I don't think MSU did anything bad there. I think Grand Valley was just flat out better. Just hit their spots. Really good counters. You can see Peyton Schuster is really barking orders at his team here, trying to rally the troops a little bit here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I would say, while it is unfortunate that he's not playing, one positive is you've got that guy on the sidelines, that he gets to be eyes from the sidelines of this team, where in the past he was on the court and he maybe is missing a couple things that he needs to notice in areas where they can make improvements. Now that he's on the sideline, he's a wealth of knowledge of what they need to do right now. Yeah. And while there's other guys getting caught up in the moment on the court, he's over there and he's able to analyze, see what they need to fix. So score right now, 1-0. We're in the first half still. Still a lot of game to play.
Yep. The one thing I think MSU needs to pick up the intensity. You can see how animated Schuster is there.
Thanks.
And thank you. Few people play with more intensity than he does. And losing him, I mean, besides losing that cannon of an arm and the leadership, like, you lose that intensity.
Yeah.
And someone's got to pick that up and run with it. Someone's got to be the intense guy out there.
Yep. And over on the other court, it looks like Saginaw Valley just took a point on Western Michigan, so 1-0 SVSU leads in that one.
It took about 8.5 minutes to get that point, so that's actually a good sign for Western Michigan.
All right, and we're underway again.
Brett Weekland doing nice work in the middle there, getting that extra ball, so now Michigan State will start with 6 balls, a little bit of an advantage there. That'll certainly help them. All right. So I heard the MSU coaches and Peyton yelling, "Balls high, balls high," and I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, almost
the way
a
they
catch.
Staggered.
Barely missed it.
One thing we'll want to pay attention to is they say balls high, and watch how their balls are all in a row out in front of the players that don't have balls in their hand.
Yeah.
Strictly sticking behind. All right.
Josh Hill throwing.
Jacob Jones takes out Captain Josh Hill there.
Yep, great hit by him. Almost want this.
Up high higher. Right. So about a minute and a half into this point, and only one player has been eliminated. That's two players for Grand Valley, Blake Clevenger and Captain Josh Hill. So
two good guys to get an outline if you're MSU.
yeah, MSU starting this one off way better, and Ben Smart just missed with a low throw.
And Ben Smart goes down.
And he gets taken out. I think his blocker kind of bailed on him again there a little bit.
Yeah, Bowman needs to make that block.
Stay in front. Janauskas with a throw. Peach with a good block low there. Nice block by Butler.
Oh, and he
takes
took out
Freeman.
Freeman.
Freeman went down for the catch.
Slams the turf. Hardwood.
Ooh, that sounded maybe, and then Janauskas gets hit
Janauskas
there.
is out. MSU, all the momentum right now.
Yep. Still a lot of talent left on the court for Grand Valley. Nice hit by Britt Skinner on Barra.
And when you need solo throws, he's one guy that's going to be able to pick people off from that front line.
Yep. With Ben Smart on the outline, I think that and 2 kills.
Oh, team catch.
Oh, team catch.
Great teamwork there. Skinner again solo throwing.
Just misses in between Barra and
Yep.
I'm not sure who number 30 is. I think it might be Ben Traub.
Weakland, long throw, and they're going to count it. Grand Valley's just got to get back faster if they want to get a balls over call there. So GVSU, you look at their outline, you got a bunch of their stars now in the outline.
Yeah, you've got half of an overtime roster there.
Yeah.
Britt Skinner with a nice solo throw. Barra gets underneath it.
Over half, because you also have Ben Smart out over on this side of the court.
Yep.
So
that's a good start for MSU.
Yeah, they need to smell blood here and understand that they should be able to take this point.
Yep.
Keep the aggressiveness up here. Don't make long throws, and they should be able to get it. Weakland comes up, does a reset throw, good throw.
Clevenger just misses his head there.
And now you're seeing, that should be an out.
That's an out.
It is.
Oh, and
Nick Hill goes down.
the refs
He's
calling
another
him
good
out.
player. Bowman
just
with
missed
the
by
throw.
Ballman.
It's going to take some heroics for Grand Valley to win this point.
Yep.
MSU just looks in their element. And this is the type of MSU that when, like Dylan Fettig, he said that MSU was going to win the national championship. That was his prediction. This is the type of MSU that he knows that they can be like.
They made some adjustment from point 1 to point 2, and it's worked so far. Grand Valley's one player away from going on 10 clock, and that'll do it there.
Jacob Georges just catches it with a ball.
With a ball in his hand.
And they run up and get the other ball.
So Michigan State's now at full strength. Grand Valley down to 5. After the next throw for Grand Valley, they're down on the 10 clock.
Everything going right for MSU at this point.
If I'm Grand Valley here, Clevenger and Skinner are my first 2 throwing options. But you got to look for a catch. Get yourself off the 10 clock, regroup, get a little momentum.
Clevenger's not in.
Sorry, not Clevenger. I keep mixing
Gallagher?
up him and Gallagher with the last names there. My apologies.
Oh, and a nice
Georges.
throw there by Georges. Taking over the game right now. He's had 3 or 4 outs this game.
Yep.
Good throw there.
Yeah. Ballman with a good throw. Gets out of the way of a nice counter from Michigan State. So,
But you've got to have the Ben Smart mentality right now and look for catches as much as you can. Ooh, good
Weakland.
throw. Good throw, and Weakland does such a good job of anticipating when the other team is going to throw and starting the rundown before they even release the ball.
he's good enough at protecting himself to be able to do that too. Because you can do that, that's fine. But if you can't get your block out in front,
You got to be pesky and hard to get out.
then it's not. Yeah, it won't matter if you just can't block it. But he's really good at staying alive.
Jacob George is pushing up. A lot of confidence right now for him. And he took out Gallagher.
Gallagher wanted to catch, just couldn't quite get out of the way of it.
His throw is too much speed right now for them.
Ballman almost gets countered by Sullivan. Nice job there. And Michigan State is in just absolute cruise control on this point right now.
This is the #1 team in the country they're going up against, and they look like they're
Oh, another team catch now. Nice block by Peach. Ballman had made a nice throw there, and Evan Barr saved Ben Traub with the team catch, so that's not going to be a good throw. That's not going to count. Oh, and a ball's over. I don't think Peach or Britt Skinner knew that, realized that wasn't a good throw, or I should say legal throw. And so,
yeah, 8:36. 8:36. MSU about to tie the game. I was going to ask you, do you think that if you're Grand Valley, you almost step out and give yourself time to score now? It doesn't matter.
I think if Michigan State gets one more kill before 8 minutes left,
it's
yeah,
tough
you maybe
because
step out. But
the time is their friend right now, so you almost don't want to. So this is the way I look at it. If you're Grand Valley, you should think that you're the better team. And I do believe that Grand Valley is a better team. So with it 1-0 right now, yes, the time is on their side, but also if MSU is going to get this point, and you know they're going to get this point, you may as well let them get it quick so that you can extend the game and at least give yourself a chance to score in the first half. Because if you don't and you let it go down to like 5 minutes or so, then you aren't going to be able to score in the first half, and then you're shortening the game where 1 point could be the difference. Mm-hmm. And in that situation, you're giving MSU more of a chance to win.
Nice slide by Britt Skinner to stay safe there. 3 balls thrown at him in the corner.
Yeah, really good dodges. I thought that he was going to get hit by one.
Looks like there's a timeout there because I see captains and coaches coming on the court. So
8:24 is left. We'll adjust the time real quick.
Up to 53 viewers now, so thank you for joining us here live from Allendale, Michigan. Tony Stumpo and Kevin Bailey up here in the booth watching MSU take on Grand Valley, and
Michigan State number 5 in the country, Grand Valley State number 1 in the country. We're at about the midway point in the college dodgeball season. Nationals are in April. This is just a regular season tournament here between these handful of Michigan schools. We have all 5 Michigan schools in attendance. Over on the other court, we have Saginaw Valley taking on Western Michigan right now. Central Michigan is also in attendance. They took on Grand Valley earlier today, lost that game 4-0. So, yeah, we got a full day of dodgeball ahead of us. The next game after this one is going to be another great game. Michigan State taking on Central Michigan. But for now, let's focus in on this game. Grand Valley trying to survive here with only 3 players to go. And that hits Skinner
second one
off
got
the
his
block.
foot.
Yep, 2 guys left for Grand Valley now.
Yep, so now you're hitting that 8-minute mark left. 2 guys left.
Oh, and a catch by the
nice
rookie.
Catch by Peach. That brings in Blake Clevenger.
That's a big play for a rookie.
Yep. So now if you're Grand Valley, all right. Yeah, I'm not stepping out. Time's your friend. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
See if you can't get this thing into the half, or...
And does he go down there, or did that hit ground?
They're saying it's ground. Head ref all over it, calling ground.
Okay.
That would have been an amazing catch. Would have brought their captain in, and then...
And you hear Kevin Wynn on the sidelines. He used to go to Michigan State. He's yelling at his team, use the clock. So basically, it's exactly what we were talking about.
Not a good throw. Ball's over.
Ball's over. Wow.
Ooh, they're saying that wasn't a good throw by Clevenger here at the bottom of the screen if you missed that one. So
7:10 to go. Yeah, so MSU, their coach is yelling at them, use the clock.
Yep.
Basically, he knows that if you give Grand Valley too much time, they may be able to take a point back off of you.
I think he also wants his team to use the shot clock and really, because they're on 10 clock and Michigan State is not.
Yes.
Wear them out. Make them have to make throws.
Oh, good dodges there.
Nice
and Grand Valley gets 2 balls out of it.
Yep. That's enough to make a play here. Clevenger can throw and get back.
He's going to cross. Nope. Good throw, though. Now they step up. I want to see MSU do a team throw here in the corner. And they do, and they get him.
Ballman almost came up with a catch on one of those. Peach then gets taken out, too. So now if you're Clevenger, he's 6.5 minutes. If you're Grand Valley, now I would consider stepping out.
I think you just see if you can make a play here, make a catch.
Oh, he had a shot at one in the corner there.
Not sure if he caught that whole thing.
well-executed team throw. They put 4 on him. One of them got home, but it was right in the breadbasket there.
Yeah.
And if you remember in overtime against Miami, Blake Clevenger came up with a really nice catch on a team throw like that. So
Yeah, he's a clutch player, clutch catcher, but couldn't do it there. But you do have to, if you're Grand Valley, you have to be happy with the way that at the end of that point, their players were going for catches. It wasn't like, I mean, they knew that they weren't going to be able to win that point with how many players MSU had left unless they went for catches.
So that's, I'll tell you, that point, that's the MSU team I've been wanting to see. I said earlier, you know, when we were talking about maybe predictions for today, just what we wanted to see, I said, even without their captain, this is one of the most talented teams. It's time to put up or shut up for MSU, and they just showed up in that point. Whatever adjustment they made after dropping that first point convincingly to Grand Valley, they just turned it around. Jacob Georges, in my opinion, All-American candidate for sure, had a really, really good point there.
Yeah, and I guess he's kind of been inconsistent in when he's playing great and when he's not in the first half of the season, but so far this game, he's looked like the best player on the court.
Yeah. Yep.
And here we go, we're back.
I'll tell you what, that was what was important for Michigan State. They got some of the star players off the court really early, and they never had I mean, yeah, they caught Blake Clevenger back in, but like Ben Smart was buried in the queue.
MSU did not throw catches that point, really. They threw maybe one. Oh, and that's a hit.
Yeah.
Ben Smart right out the gate gets one.
Evan Barr probably when he's throwing that hard, and I mean honestly, Ben Smart took a little off it. So when he's throwing sidearm like that, just trying to spot it well, like you got to make that play.
And it looks like Grand Valley's trying to play neutral zone here. They're moving out of it. They're forcing MSU to go neutral zone here.
MSU doing a lot more huddling here, and then they'll split apart. I like the communication.
And Skinner gets called on that.
It's called out. Michigan State was all over that, looking for that call, and Casey right in front of him.
And that takes out Hill. So now you're just giving MSU more and more confidence the more this game goes on. Just MSU's timing of their throws has been fantastic this game.
I tell you what I want to see is I want to see if MSU learned from that loss to Grand Valley earlier in the season when they had a chance to take a point before half and just kind of let it slip. They weren't aggressive. Let's see if they try under 5 minutes to go. Let's see how aggressive they get to try to really take this point, you know? So, yeah, doing a little huddling and then coming apart. Maybe trying to disguise itself. Oh,
Barry goes down.
There.
Oh!
Ben Smart just missed Jacob Georges. He didn't even see that throw coming.
That would have been a big out. That would have gave you life to maybe get a point before halftime. Oh, and that's a catch.
That brings in Britt Skinner. Yeah, Britt Skinner was
I think
first.
Skinner's first because Hill got hit.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure they had that sorted out. Nice block by Weakland again.
Weakland kills him from close.
Yeah. Get that highlight. He had 2 people staring him down too, and he went for that ball. He ended up getting both of those balls that were in the neutral zone.
Oh,
and there goes Coda Gallagher. Weakland plays fearless, absolutely fearless.
I mean, he's what they need. They need that type of pace.
Jonauskas was going down for that catch there.
Oh!
Jack Gerling. And now Ballman gets taken out, and he's walking off a little gingerly over there.
Now you got 3.5 to go. If you're Grand Valley, you almost think about really slowing it down.
Yep.
You're not going to win this point.
You force MSU to come and just try to absolutely take it from you. Jack Hill was trying to
long throw by him.
Get that running throw, just trying to catch Ben Smart on his heels there.
Oh.
Traub should have went for that catch there.
Yeah.
Like, you still have numbers even if you miss the catch.
That's a headshot.
Oh, is that a catch?
I think. No, they called ground.
Okay.
But he did. I think he got a headshot just now, though.
Did he actually hit him?
It was either head or shoulder. Head or shoulder. See, now that Grand Valley with only 2-3 balls on their side right now, they are vulnerable to lose this point. If you get Ben Smart out here.
Ooh, what happened there?
Timeout.
A timeout. Sullivan was getting ready to run him down too.
2:39 left.
Yeah, so for those of you just joining us here, great tournament. We're deep into the action now here. Saginaw Valley is up 3-0 on Western Michigan over on the second court, and right now on our featured court, we have MSU and Grand Valley knotted at 1, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half. 2:39, excuse me. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is the Michigan State team we've been waiting a year and a half to see. 2 really good rookie classes, back-to-back, starting to come together, looking like they're a national title contender, and this is a big win for them. You know, they need to get out of that 4-5 slot, maybe avoid Grand Valley in a semifinal type match.
Yeah,
could find themselves in the finals if they can get up in that 2-3 spot there.
Yeah, ranked number 5 right now is not exactly where you want to be when Grand Valley's number 1, but also they're handling them right now.
I knew you guys would say something. That was, oh my goodness. I laughed. Yeah. That was a fantastic.
Did Wes tell you? Oh, okay.
All right.
I have no choice.
Head ref Jared Brown telling teams, let's go.
Yeah.
Grand Valley down to 7 players, only 2 balls left. Michigan State with 10 on the court, 8 of the balls, so it's there to be had. 2 minutes isn't a lot of time in this format, but
I'd almost think about putting, I was going to say, put a couple throws on either Skinner or Ben
nice
Smart.
block by Janowskis there. Brett Weekland draws another throw. So Grand Valley able to keep one of the balls on that exchange there, get their ball count up to 3. Nice throw by Jacob Georges, just misses Nick Heil's head.
2 minutes to go now. MSU is going to have to just do everything right from here on out if they want to get a point before halftime.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this game, like the first point was a bit slow. MSU had a great second point.
Woo!
Wow. Georges almost took another head off.
Almost, yeah.
Oof. So it looks, this is all
25-foot throw line.
Yeah, really. This is dead time here, just unless
catch by Colin
Freeman, nice catch.
Josh Hill. So yeah, I got a feel we're going to be going into halftime knotted at 1 here.
Yeah, and it's going to come down to who plays better in the second half, maybe who wins that first point of the second half. So both these teams are kind of just biding their time, waiting for the second half to start.
Yep.
1 minute to go in the half. All this clock will not run over. We're going to have 25 minutes to decide who wins this game. MSU, ranked number 5 in the country right now, they have a very, very real shot to be the first team to take down Grand Valley this season.
Fun fact, that would mean if MSU is able to pull that off, Ohio would be the lone unbeaten.
Yes, they would be the only undefeated
It's got to be
team.
one of the first times that we've gone this far into the season in the history of the NCDA and had the last undefeated team be from Ohio. So it says a lot about the growth of that region.
Yeah, probably it's going to be the last time since Ohio State was national champs, and that was back 2005, 2006. And then 2007, they lost the title game to Grand Valley. So yeah, I think that it's been like nearly 15 years since that's happened. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We still have a second half to play, and Grand Valley's the number 1 team in the country for a reason. They are historically better
Under
than
10
any-
seconds, so
Yeah, it's going to halftime. But we got a hit by Ben Smart.
Ben Smart was maybe trying to pad some stats there.
Yep. And
Little gamesmanship here by Josh Hill and Jack Hill rolling balls towards each other there.
yeah, so we're at halftime.
What a great first half. 1-1, 2 phenomenal teams.
Over there, Western's going to score the first point ever.
History. I was there when Davenport got their first point ever.
And we are told to bring this over to the other court real quick.
You got a minute and a half.
Looks like we missed it. Well, we missed it, but Western Michigan did just score the first point that they've ever had. So.
History has been made here in Allendale.
Back to the other court again. Want to be on camera? All right, we'll get this set for the second half here.
Out Riley.
Yeah.
He said he went back and watched the stream. Last time he was on the court, he was down 5 points.
I had no choice.
That's rough.
I had to do it. All right, second half about to get underway here. From Allendale, Michigan, we have GVSU tournament here. All 5 Michigan schools in attendance. Right now we're in the second round of the day. We have Grand Valley State against Michigan State. Grand Valley took a 1-0 lead, and then Michigan State came back with a very, very strong point. Tied it 1-1. So we are at halftime right now, 1-1. Not a super high scoring game. It's kind of been a slow one, back and forth points, but 1-1 at the half. Going into the second half, Michigan State could be the first team to defeat Grand Valley all season. GVSU's 12-0 on the year. Michigan State with 4 losses so far. 3 of them have been to Grand Valley though. So this would be a pretty big upset. Michigan State hasn't gotten a win against GVSU since
2017?
I believe 2017, yeah. So it's been a while. They're on a bit of a streak. but this MSU team is what we kind of expected they would be at the start of the season. A really, really strong team. So much talent. They got a great rookie class, too. And, I mean, you're coming off last year, I believe they were ranked the #1 recruiting class in the country. This year, same thing. So basically, each of the last 3 seasons, MSU has either had the best recruiting class, second best, third best. I would say one of the top 3 each of those years, because you have to remember, 2 years ago, I'm busy. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, they've had one of the best recruiting classes each season. And when you stack those on top of each other, you're going to end up with what they have now, which you could argue is the most talented team in the country just based on raw talent. Obviously, you've got to get more experience under your belt, but that's slowly but surely happening. And we're underway, second half.
And you start to look at what MSU brought in. I mean, two recruiting classes ago, it was
Schuster,
Weekland, Sullivan, Weekland.
Yeah.
Last year, you get Jack Hill, you get Jacob Georges. Was Lico last year?
Yes.
I believe. You know, this year you bring in Butler.
Oh, and a catch. Great catch by Janowskis.
Someone should have helped Sullivan out there. He shouldn't have had to make that throw when he went down for the drop catch. He had to try to get that, not to avoid a ball's over.
And I'm just going to say this. Oh, that's going to be team caught, and it is. Before this happened, Michigan State already, they only have 3 balls on their side. Right now, if you're Peyton Schuster, you're the captain for MSU from the sideline, you got to yell at your team. Do not let this be a letdown point where they lose all that momentum that they had in the first half, because they had all the momentum. Couple long throws back and forth. They're just trying to establish who's going to be running up in the neutral zone.
Yep.
And now MSU is forced to do it. And this is right where you want them if you're Grand Valley. You got Jack Hill, Jacob Georges, Evan Barra in the neutral zone, vulnerable. And Freeman comes up, makes a throw, misses though. But that's what Grand Valley wants. They want those shots.
Clevenger makes the throw, and Barra back at him, and Janowskis right back. So right now there's just, you're right, just kind of feeling each other out, a lot of posturing here. Something that you're seeing MSU do right now that you don't see at this level, you see it a lot more at the USA Premier level, is they're coming together, they're grouping, they're doing that that come together talking there. You don't see that generally on this big of a court, but they're doing it.
And MSU, I think that's one thing that they've probably stressed, because in the past, even last semester, they were not.
Oh, nice catch on Stanko there.
In the past, MSU has not been the most high communication on their side of the court. It's sometimes been just hectic. So I think that's something they've stressed. Come together and actually talk. They've done that. Lico got taken down by Ben
Smart there. So first person in the queue for MSU right now. They had got themselves back to full strength.
Clevenger goes down.
Here comes Grand Valley. Colin Freeman barking at his team saying, let's go.
And Barry Butler needs to not leave himself that wide open.
Yeah, he's got to be careful there. He's very important for MSU right now. And MSU back down to 2 balls, so Grand Valley's going to be able to.
Oh, nice catch by Sullivan
on Janowskis there.
Easy money there.
And suddenly, Grand Valley's got 3 players in the queue. MSU's got none, so momentum is with MSU. Nice low throw, bounces just in front of Jacob Georges. Jacob just misses Britt Skinner's feet then.
And you have 3 overtime roster players in the outline for Grand Valley. So this is looking like the same story as that second point that MSU won.
Yeah, and MSU won that point very convincingly, so.
It falls apart if they throw catches. They did not throw catches last time.
Butler's alone, his team barking at him to get back a little bit, get some help. So him and Jacob Georges will lead the charge with Lico.
Oh, and
Georges goes down.
And that's not on him. That's on Butler for not getting out of the neutral zone quicker.
Yeah.
Georges was his blocker. He was forced to stay behind him, so he got stuck.
Yeah, Barry sold out. He had a full windup on that throw.
Yeah.
Didn't kind of, throw and get back, throw and get back.
And you see Britt Skinner mad at himself there. He had one that he could have caught that he didn't reach for. And you want to get your good players back in the game, and you got 3 of them in the outline.
Four now.
4 of them, yeah. Josh Hill, captain.
Josh Hill. So, I mean, you do look at it, Michigan State's got a couple studs in the outline as well, and Georges and Sullivan, who are for sure had a little miscommunication
Oh, and
there.
Skinner drops it.
A little miscommunication. Michigan State gave up 2 balls. Still come out ahead on that, getting Britt Skinner out. So,
Yep. You have potentially 5 of your overtime 6 in the outline.
yep.
Think about that.
That's a tough look right now for Grand Valley. You've still got Ben Smart on the court, and we know how dynamic he can be as a catcher as well if he wants to.
Yeah. But besides him, you got guys that might not be overtime guys. So if Grand Valley wins this point, you can thank their depth.
Oh, they're calling Kramer out.
Wow.
His
another
body
top rookie.
and leg kind of shielded, so I couldn't tell if that bounced or not. But
I had no problem with him saying it was ground. It looked like ground from here almost.
and a nice kill there.
Great hit by Nick Hill.
Number 23, Daquan McLean, the sophomore. Another member of that good recruiting class from last year.
I think he's actually
Might be a
his
rookie
first
this
season.
year.
Yeah, but he's a sophomore.
I'll tell you what, man, Coda Gallagher's got a really nice arm out there. That was a firm throw at Lico.
Yeah, and so I mentioned Lico earlier as one of the most underrated players in the league. I think Gallagher also is up there.
To me,
When you look
Gallagher's
at
an
his
overtime OT6 player,
I
right
think
there,
that's
fringe.
fair. I think that's fair.
If he's not, he's number 7.
Yeah. He's got a good arm, durable, and they're going to need his arm right now.
All right, and MSU will come together again, do their huddle here.
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
Yeah.
If that's what they got to do to communicate, then so be it. Max Antilla with the throw.
Ooh, good look by Freeman. Lico gets a catch.
Had to be team there.
Oh, a team catch.
Nobody
So
went out for Grand Valley, so still big
You
play.
get Sullivan in.
Yep. And immediately, Sullivan takes the ball and starts manning the center there.
One thing to keep an eye on with Michigan State doing this elite style huddle, it takes time, and you got a big court. There's a lot more ground to cover.
Yep.
They're getting low on the shot clock every time.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you don't want it to turn into you rushing throws. Yes, I like that you're communicating and that everyone's on the same page, but right here even 12, 13, they did better that time.
Oh, and another catch by MSU.
As long as they can keep the shot clock near around 12 or 13 when they throw and they're not rushing a throw, it works in another huddle.
So Grand Valley's got to be careful now. They've only got 3 balls and 6 players left.
Yep.
And Barry
Gallagher
with the
goes
solo
down.
throw takes
What a
out
throw.
Gallagher. Oh, and they're calling Ballman out too. So Grand Valley down to 4 players.
You got some catchers in the game though. All 4 of these guys are catchers.
Grand Valley's going to have to rely on some catching here.
Yep. And Jack Hill
Ben
makes
Smart
a
with
nice
bad
catch.
spot there.
Nice
I
catch.
think he just kind of hung that one. That's not where he wanted it to go.
And Freeman gets knocked out there. 2 left for Grand Valley. Think about stepping
Peyton
out.
Schuster pounding the table. 17 minutes left. There's a lot of time.
Yep. Look for catches here. Otherwise, maybe step out. Ooh. And it got him. 1 left for Grand Valley. MSU about to
MSU is just taking control of this, and they haven't looked uncomfortable for 1 minute at this point.
No. Team Tourney stays alive. Number 3 for Grand Valley.
Is that Peach?
Yes, it is. A rookie.
Well, nice dodging there, showing off a little athleticism. He's got to get composed and get 2 balls, though.
And he goes down.
Sullivan with the final kill there.
MSU now leads Grand Valley. 16:34 to go in the second half.
Wow. And that's as good as we've seen this MSU team play for 2 points in a row.
Yeah, Michigan State looking
They're
like a title
just looking
contender.
like the better team right now. Wow.
All of Michigan State's top players are staying composed, and they're playing within themselves, where they're getting outs, but they're not leaving themselves open. And that's the one thing. Grand Valley hasn't been able to manufacture any outs in the neutral zone by just picking off guys that leave themselves open. Michigan State's playing more as a team. They're all stepping up together, and when they do that, they put themselves in a situation where they have people to block for each other.
Yep.
And when you're blocking for each other, you're not going to have as many people getting stuck in the neutral zone, getting picked off. It happened some, but that's going to happen against Grand Valley every single game. But they're really limiting Grand Valley's offense. Really good game here. This one could be game of the day. At this rate,
That was my prediction. I said this would be game of the day, and now what I'm really hoping for, I want overtime. Selfishly, I want overtime.
Really, really impressive second half so far from Michigan State.
Oh!
We caught that.
Brett
We
Weekland
caught
just
that.
catches it off his face from about 3 feet away, and Josh Hill.
Gosh.
You could tell. I won't repeat what he said, but if you could read lips, you know what he said after that happened.
Good block by Janauskas. Oh, and a team catch. Yeah, so that's a new rule where if he steps out after... Oh, Sullivan goes down over there. Ben Smart. So it's a new rule.
All right,
I
all
don't
right.
like the rule, but it is a new rule that if you get hit and you step out, but you don't know that you got team caught, you're allowed to come back in if the ref lets you.
Okay, that's a direct contradiction from the update that they did for USA, where in the USA series Elite last year, we changed the rule where if you step out, like you're bad.
Yep. Yeah, so 15-54.
This is Grand Valley was looking kind of frustrated there, talking to the refs just now, and that's about as frustrated and flustered as I've seen them. So we'll see. They gotta stay within themselves here if they want to come back.
So 2-1, Michigan State, 15-54. There's probably 2 more points that are going to be scored this half.
One thing I want to see is Grand Valley played from behind, in a second half. I know that Michigan State took that first point from them in the first half, but, you stay composed. There's a lot of dodgeball left. Now they're playing behind for the first time this season in the second half of a game. I want to see how they respond.
Yeah. And to start that point, you had a couple good plays, but time will tell here.
Looks like we could be in for a heck of a finish here today.
All right. So who do we have in the outline? Dennis Sullivan is.
And looks like Grand Valley's at full strength. So 15:54 to go, second half, 2-1 lead MSU here
CMU
in Allendale,
reffing this
Michigan.
game. It's going to be a heated finish. They've done a good job reffing so far. All right, and we resume. All right. Clocks are even, it looks like. Janauskas makes a reset throw, and Butler does as well. He's already one of their guys that they're counting on to make big throws for him.
If this goes overtime, Butler's got to be, he's OT6, right? Has to be.
I think so.
Evan Barra makes the throw out of the huddle there.
Oh, and they
Butler
clip
gets it on the shoe top.
Hoda Gallagher, great throw. And another throw, Nolan Stanko.
Couple
Two big
bang,
outs.
bang plays.
Momentum shifter right there. But MSU is far more composed than they've been in the last couple of years. So if any team's going to be able to handle a little momentum shift, it's this team.
And now Max
Antilla
Antilla
goes down.
caught in a bad spot there. I don't know what he was doing there.
And you're seeing Grand Valley respond right now. They're not going to go down without a fight. Trailing in the second half for the first time this season, I believe. Oh, actually, I'm not sure about that. I think that is true. They haven't been trailing in the second half, but they have been tied in the second half. Miami took them to overtime.
Josh Hill with a great catch by Lico. So yeah, what you're
Now
seeing
you're
what
hearing
this
the fans.
Grand Valley team can do.
But don't get ahead of yourselves and make, ooh, not a throw.
Not a throw. Not a throw. That
Someone's gonna have to make
must
one.
have been early in the count, though. They're okay.
Yeah.
They had plenty of time there.
Jacob Georges needs to step up here. He's been the best player on the court today. He needs to step up and make a big play here. If MSU makes it 3-1, it's game over, right? Even if there's still 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I think so.
Just with the way they've played, I don't know.
Oh, and Evan Barr got disarmed there by Ben Smart.
You got to play confident here for Michigan State. Stick to your plan.
Yep.
That's going to count. It was close. Like,
all right,
that was close to not counting.
MSU
Grand Valley's got to play smart.
Quickly down to 6 players left.
Yeah.
Jacob Georges going to throw, get back. His blocker stayed out front. That's good.
I think that was a block. Yeah.
That was clean. That was clean.
He's safe.
Grand Valley is yelling that it's a kill. I thought it went straight down.
And they're clapping, but it's nothing again. So
Ben Smart was clapping on that one. He thought he clearly blocked it into himself, or that it hit his hand on the ball there.
Yikes! I don't know how McLean stayed alive there.
Josh Hill, very good at drawing throws.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
So that gets ball advantage back for Grand Valley.
MSU, I'm just looking at the players left for MSU, and they just have such a deep roster now.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the guys in the outline, you would say, wow, they got some good players out. But then you look on the court and you say, okay, they still got a really good lineup in the game where they could still pull this off. Hill goes down.
Jack Hill got crossed up there. He's the ball in front of him, and then nobody called a cross, and he had no idea. He's pretty frustrated there.
And Grand Valley's just in their element right now, communicating well. What you're seeing is two of the best, well-communicating teams in the country.
Oh, they're saying that wasn't a throw for Grand Valley.
Uh-oh. Just a really good display of college dodgeball here between both these teams. Oh my goodness, he caught it!
Ben Smart with a
Unreal.
sliding catch gets Jacob Georges.
Unreal.
Little chirping after that.
That hurts MSU so much. Oh, what a catch!
What a catch by Kramer.
Ben Smart goes down. He got it right under his block and into his knees, but he caught it between his legs.
Brett Weekland with a throw. Colin Freeman with a throw on Kramer.
Josh Hill stepping up. It looks like MSU's throw is next, and they're on the 10 count now. So this is where you got to really focus in on your strategy here if you're MSU.
Too much of a windup there. Clevenger leaves himself in a bad spot and gets taken out. Hill gets taken out. And
Great
suddenly,
play.
Michigan State is grabbing some momentum.
Yep.
Still playing from behind the 8 ball a little bit here with the 10 clock down players, but they've clawed their way right back into this.
It's going to be MSU's throw again.
It's going to be MSU's throw
It
again,
might
yeah.
be MSU's throw still because they didn't take long enough.
Ooh. And that one throw wasn't a good one there, like a legal throw they called it. So.
And with Ben Smart out, you got to look for like Janauskas, Nolan Stanko, two guys who are so good in transition to step up here.
Yeah. I like Britt Skinner if he can get them in transition, if he can draw them up a little bit.
And MSU doesn't have the best strategy right now at the end of points. When you're on the 10 count and the other team is not, you can't throw back to back like that because it's still going to be your throw. You can't throw so quickly right after the other team.
Weekland not going to let him get all the way back there. You could hear the guys in the outline screaming for Grand Valley to get all the way back.
Oh, nice catch.
That brings in Barry Butler. That's a big one.
You got 5 left for MSU, still on the 10 count.
Yeah,
but now Grand Valley's got to
They
focus.
just brought back a very important player in.
Yep.
That was a nice catch there by
McLean.
yes. Right, not a good throw. Ball's over.
Ball's over. Tough call. 9:47 left in the second half. And it looks like, I mean, that ball's over. If Grand Valley can execute and get one or two guys out here, they're going to win the point.
Yep.
But if they miss on a team throw to start, this is the one thing. Balls over calls are huge, but it's so big when the team does like a two-person team throw and misses, all of a sudden MSU has life.
Yep.
So this is a crucial moment in the game. If Grand Valley can pick off, let's say they go for Butler, maybe Sullivan, I see them going for Butler. I don't see them going after Sullivan or Weakland just because those guys are so good at getting low, getting a catch.
I would say I actually like the idea of maybe taking out Weakland because he can protect himself so well. So it's like
That's
now
fair.
he doesn't have a ball, team throw.
It's a risk, but high risk, high reward pretty much. All right,
The
so
rest
here
of the
we go.
guys I think you can get out easier than Weakland.
They're going for Sullivan, it looks like.
And
Only
they just
threw
put a solo
one.
throw.
Wow. And they can throw that back to them. Oh my gosh, he stays in. His foot could have gone. His foot could have slid out of bounds.
It looked like when he turned to come back in that his toe might have just crossed the line. Ooh, that's not going to be a good
It's going to be a balls over.
And
Balls
that's
over again. Yeah, and they're pleading to the ref.
All right, so now Grand Valley gets another shot at that. We'll see if they change their strategy up at all.
$9:12 to go.
So, at what point is the clock a factor if you're Grand Valley and you're trying to get this thing tied up?
I mean, you just got to tie it before the game. You just need to win this point. That's the only thing you need
Sullivan
to do.
gets hit there.
Nothing else matters to Grand Valley right now besides getting this point. The clock doesn't matter. Just give yourself a shot. If you lose this point, you're toast. Oh, and Butler gets two
Kramer
kills.
gets taken out. Bang, bang.
All of a sudden, it looks like Grand Valley's got this point in the bag.
Yeah.
Two left, Weakland, McLean.
Yeah, we've got 8 players for Grand Valley.
A veteran and a rookie left for MSU. Good cross throw by Weakland. I'm seeing a team throw on and they got him. Knocked his headband off almost. Weakland stays alive. Tough guy.
Weakland stays
get
alive.
out.
Never heard that one before.
Yeah, I mean,
This guy, one of the toughest guys in the league to get out.
last man standing, he's the guy that you want. Nolan Stanko pushes up quick. Oh, and he stays
Stays
in.
alive again. That was a calling ground on that one. He's got to fix his hat.
Grand Valley getting all the way back. They're going to force a long throw here. Look for a catch or a reset.
Yeah, he's just
he's
like
just
he
letting it
conceded
yep.
it.
We got ourselves a great game here. All right, here we go. 8 minutes now. And we are under 8 to go. 1 man left for MSU. Stays in still. And the more time that goes here, the less of a chance we have for someone to win the game in regulation.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, and
tell
I
you
think that plays to MSU's advantage. That's a catch. All right.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's a rookie for that's what's his name again? Peach. So he's been playing really well for Grand Valley. We've called his name a couple of times.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, in close points, things like that, they haven't sat him. Like he's one of their go-to players right now.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to make the starting lineup for Grand Valley as a freshman, but he's on it, so obviously he's a good player.
So, 7:41 to go. Unfortunately, I don't think we get overtime. I know
It's
that
tough.
the fans want some bonus dodgeball.
It
I
depends.
want
We've
bonus
seen some
dodgeball.
slow points. The first half, 25 minutes and a half, and you had two points took all but like 7 minutes of it.
That's true.
So at that rate, that's like about 9 minutes each.
Yep.
So that's definitely doable.
It's But I think you got to see one team get a decided advantage in the first
Yeah.
minute or two,
And then they'll
coming
play
out here.
aggressive.
Yeah. Otherwise, if we got 2 minutes to go, each team has 8 players left. They're both just
Going
going
overtime.
to lead their way to
Yeah.
overtime.
They're going to have their best players save their arms. What I was going to say earlier is, I think I'm not going to say that MSU's OT roster is better than Grand Valley's, but I think that it could be. But I think that Grand Valley holds more of an advantage in a full point with everyone in than they do in an overtime 6-on-6. Just because of how good MSU's top 6
I'll
is.
agree with that, and that kind of goes back. That's been a trend at MSU for a long time. Is you could take MSU's top 6 dating back to maybe 2014, 2015. You could take their 6 against any, and it would probably stack up favorably.
That's a catch. That's a catch. Ben Smart down. So MSU with a little early advantage here.
Oh, they're saying it's not a good throw here, not illegal.
Seven
Must be plenty of time.
minutes to go now. And Grand Valley's playing slow right now.
Colin Freeman got away with one there. He
Yes,
kind of hung
he
it.
did.
That one kind of rose right up. That would have been an easy catch if Traub wanted to. MSU with their new signature huddle. And a
we
nice
got a hit.
throw takes out Stanko.
Barry Baller goes down.
Yep, so now we're at 10 players apiece. Josh Hill with a bad block.
MSU's playing aggressive. Good pump fake by Grand Valley to draw another ball back to their side. Because right now, ball advantage is kind of big. I mean, Grand Valley 1, 2, they have 9 left. MSU with 10, but it just feels like MSU's the team that has the advantage here. Oh, and Jack Hill gets hit, but he also made a nice kill there.
Yep, so we've got, looks
Nico
like
pushing up, gets that ball.
2 players in the queue for MSU, 3 and 4 for Grand Valley.
Yeah.
If you're Grand Valley, you've cut your captains all in the queue besides Janauskas. So,
I mean, again, with Grand Valley putting 4 of their overtime level players in the outline right to start a point, not good. And that's how MSU scores points here. That's how they've done it twice. So that's the recipe, and they're 5 minutes to go, 5:20 to go. They got to play aggressive here. Too long of throws. MSU's got to get higher percentage throws. Get to your back line. Get someone in the neutral zone. That's something that MSU doesn't do enough, I think. They pick people off from the front line because they have the arms to do it, but you got to have that in your repertoire.
nice throw by Evan Barra, comes back.
Oh, team
catch.
Team catch, but then it looks like he got out.
Yeah,
So
but that's okay. Peach is out, Ben Smart's in. No offense to Peach, that's an
Fair
upgrade on the
trade.
court right now.
I mean, that's his job, is to get that play. And that's a big blow for MSU because with Ben Smart in the outline, so much easier to push up the court against them. Weakling goes down. Honest play
Weakling's
there.
honest. He didn't need to be told.
I thought that might have hit hand, but I wasn't sure. But he stepped out of bounds.
It made kind of a funny sound.
Yeah. Oh, good throw by Lico.
Oh, and 2 more Grand Valley players go down.
Yeah.
Blake Clevenger and number 32 there.
Don't look now, but you have 6 players left from Grand Valley. Only 6. 4 minutes to go and 6 players left on the court. If MSU can get them down to the 10 count, they can win this point. Ben Smart left himself pretty vulnerable there. I don't know what he's thinking. Now we're under 4 to go. I would call timeout if I'm Grand Valley.
Yeah, we got.
I would call a timeout
we've
if I
got
was
6
MSU
on
too.
8. We've got 6 on 8 here. Really anybody's game, but I mean a catch in either direction, and
It still feels like MSU's the one that's got a chance to win this point.
Yep.
It just feels like it. Jacob George is pushing up.
oh,
and he takes
well,
out
with a play like
Janauskas.
that, when Janauskas, like he catches that all day. Now you've got 10 clock.
GV on the 10 count.
We still got Ben Smart, Britt Skinner, Colin Freeman, a lot of experience on the court. Bowman.
Yep. some good experience, but with you on the 10 count now MSU can drain you slowly but surely, use the clock, and they could get a team throw off on Ben Smart, let's say. Good block there by Bowman. That's a massive play to keep Ben Smart in the game.
Well, way to stay out in front of him.
Dennis Sullivan, he needs help there. He's the only guy that ran up in transition fast enough. Good look by Freeman, looking for a catch there. And
yeah, he desperately wants to get his team off the 10 clock. I think that's clearly MSU's biggest advantage right now is that shot clock. Oh,
they're not counting it.
Good throw.
Nick's throw does count, though.
His throw does count. Jacob looked like he moved to the side.
We got good dodges there. Oh, and Colin Freeman goes down. Good play by MSU in a timeout. All right, so they're sorting things out here.
2:26, only 4 players left for Grand Valley on the court now, though. When they're going to come out of this, timeout, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
2:26 to go. 4 left for Grand Valley?
4 left for Grand Valley. So even a catch doesn't get them off 10 o'clock.
We could be seeing the first loss of the year for Grand Valley. A little bit of history made for MSU. It's been 3 years or so since they've been able to beat Grand Valley.
Just by the looks of it, the way I'm watching these two teams, it doesn't matter who wins at this point. I'm looking at 2 of the top 3 teams. I can't say top 2. I have not seen Ohio play, so I can't sit there and say that, if MSU wins, they're better than Ohio. I can't say that. But, these are looking like 2 Final Four teams without a doubt right now.
There's a lot of really good teams that can make a case for that. Ohio, obviously, Towson, JMU even.
Yep.
They've beat Towson this year.
JMU's never had a shortage of talent.
Yeah. Miami took Grand Valley to overtime in November.
Miami's got like an All-American and, Tom Moran. Without an injury, he's a Player of the Year candidate.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have a really strong second semester, and that's going to be the case. He'll be up in that conversation for sure. But right now, 2:26, real long stoppage. And we're back underway. All right, so 4 left for Grand Valley. So when it comes to guys that are good at sealing out, killing time, you got Ben Smart in there, and he's pretty darn good at that. Yeah. So you got to feel good about that if you're Grand Valley.
Coming down to 2 minutes here now. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh, no, Ben.
Ooh, that's ground. Oh my gosh, they call him out. It looked like ground from here, didn't it?
Ben's holding his hand.
Yeah. It's a block. Block call was made, but just wasting time right now. Like, MSU needs to make a throw or something.
What is going on? Is that a balls over? Wow, something.
That's some
This
bad
would be
reffing.
a really bad way to end this game if somehow this turns into something. And
that was not pretty.
Okay, so watch for a quick timeout here from Grand Valley after the balls are thrown.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Doing
1:30
whatever
to
they
go.
can to try to maintain a couple of balls on their side.
All right. All right, we're underway.
All right. Looks like Jacob Georges will lead the charge here.
Oh, what a
Catch by Skinner. That brings in Nolan Stanko.
Oh, another
catch by
Are you kidding me?
Ben Smart going to shag for Nolan Stanko, and suddenly,
Wow.
now there's a timeout.
Ooh, timeout was called before. I got to pause the time. There's 1:14, and this helps MSU. The timeout was called before the second catch.
Before the second catch, oh no. And you could see Britt's frustration with that. What a great play.
Just a
You like that?
what?
Paul Hillebrand commenting from the peanut gallery over here. 6-time NCDA champion.
Hey.
Him and Jordan.
Looks like Ben Smart's retaping the finger up here. Not sure if the injury is too much. All right, here we go.
And they're
All right,
back on.
So the first catch did count, and it brought in Nolan Stanko. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yep.
But that's huge.
That's big.
That's a catch. That's a catch. Oh, that's tough though. MSU. That was if they would have got someone there, that would have been humongous. But they lost
under a
too many
minute.
balls. Long throw by Georges.
Long throw, yep.
But they got to do it. They got to play super aggressive here.
So the problem now with MSU is they got rid of all their balls.
Exactly. Butler making a throw. Oh, he gets a hit. Big play by the rookie.
Oh, and he missed on that throw there.
Skinner's taking his time. He knows exactly what he needs to do here. Uh-oh. Oh, ball's over was called first.
Oh, does that help Grand Valley or does that hurt
Skinner-
them? Because
is
Skinner
Skinner
stays in because they called balls over. So Skinner stays in. 22 seconds left. If I'm MSU, I say 5 of you go left, 5 of you go right.
Yeah.
Pick a couple guys on each side, team throw,
All 5?
end it. No, not all 5. Because then you only get one shot at
3
it.
each.
3 each. You have other guys waiting, ready to counter, because Grand Valley is going to have to, at that point, make at least one more throw, probably 2 to kill this.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna get the ball. You're gonna get it. All right. So let's say it takes 6 seconds for them to make the throw. That puts it at 15.
2
One
throws.
throw.
They're on 10 clock.
Yeah, but they won't have a count until 6 seconds run
Okay.
off. So there will be, let's say, 15, 16 seconds when they even get a ball.
Yep.
Grand Valley has to make one throw.
One throw under 10 seconds, and then they
Yeah.
can, yep.
All right, here we go. Resume.
There you go. So it's probably going to take, yep.
Here we go. Down goes 1. Down goes 2. And MSU wins the game.
Oh, no. They're saying no. The ref is saying no. Oh, no. No. They're called timeout.
Oh
My God. Grand Valley called timeout. And they go from the ultimate high.
Perfect timeout call by Grand Valley because you had balls on your side, and he was just standing there. He didn't have any balls to block,
Nick,
so now
Nick
he
can
does.
basically make one
my
throw.
Gosh.
Or is it still a balls over, or what happens here? Oh, no.
No, there's no balls over. But
Britt
Grand Valley
Skinner's
has
hurt now, too. He's put himself in a position to be an overtime player here, and he's hurt.
would have been a great highlight. Meanwhile,
Okay,
2-2.
Michigan State
12 seconds.
just at like the ultimate high right there, and now like they have to try to rein it back in and get one more solid team throw. All Nick has to do is avoid the first wave, get one throw across the line, and then hunker down in a corner.
So he just got, so there's
He's
just
got
a timeout
4
call.
balls, yeah.
MSU's shot clock's at 0, but no one cares about that because they're trying to end the game.
There's 12 seconds left. They're going to probably try to draw Nick up. I don't know. They're only
And
gonna
look
get,
he's got all 1, 2.
They're only going to
They
get
have
one
7
shot
balls.
at this.
Yeah, they have 3 balls on their side. They have 1 team throw. 1 team throw is all they can do.
Oh, look, yep, he's going to build a fort.
What does he do?
They're giving him some of the balls back.
Yeah.
I say he's going to try to just build a wall there in front of him, but this is
What a game.
game of the year in my opinion so far.
I don't think that's right. They took it down to all the way to 3 balls for Grand Valley. How many balls did they throw at
They made the first, I think, only 2 or 3. So then maybe that's it. They called
That's
timeout.
all he's got then.
Yeah.
So they got 7 balls, so now they definitely have a shot to get a team throw or 2 off in time.
Looks like we have a final from the other court there. Western Michigan gets the first 2 points in their program's history in a loss to Saginaw Valley 6-2.
All right, focus.
Here we go. Under 10.
That did not hit him. That did not hit him. Oh my gosh. He's safe. Overtime, folks. That, I don't know why they're complaining.
They think one got him.
It definitely did not hit him.
Wow.
That's MSU needs to spread out more. You need to have someone all the way on each sideline and
Yeah,
have
you
balls
got to
coming
angles.
from
You got to
angles.
have angles.
They had no angles. Yeah, I mean, Casey had the best angle and he called block, which
Oh, Becca's going to the phone on this one. She's got her phone out. Like
That's funny.
Refs under the hood here. No, this is what a wild game here.
we're going to overtime.
This is what we wanted. This is what the fans want.
But good point is he should have had to throw in those 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Ball's over 2.5.
Yeah. What happened with? You know what though? I don't know what that changed. Maybe he lets it go to balls over because then it's 2.5 seconds. They got to go all the way back. They got to run up and then throw. Like it wouldn't have been hard for him to stay out of the way probably.
He has 2.5 seconds to stay alive.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like Michigan State would have had to go all the way back.
Yeah. So we were still got a chance.
Oh, okay, that is what happened. Yeah, ball's over 2.5 seconds. Holy.
Maybe the throw has to be released. It has to be released. Wow. Yeah, I was about to say to you, the throw
gotta be released
has to be
before the
released.
clock.
Yeah. So they should have been able to run up 2.5 seconds. You should be able to run up to near half court in time, but you can't. You have to play it safe and show that you definitely released it in time.
I definitely want to see the video of Nick in the corner with that team throw. I need to see if one hit him. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think it did, but like,
People are definitely going to want to look at that.
yeah.
Anyway,
I can see we got some people on the sideline here watching the video, watching a replay.
it was just the execution for MSU at the very, very end of the game was not great. You have to spread it. You had 12 seconds, and he's going to have to throw one.
Yep.
But that doesn't matter. You have 12 seconds, 7 balls on your side. Get up and spread out where you have huge angles thrown at him, especially when he's just squared up there in the corner.
Yep.
Ducking. Throw across he's not going to be able to block that while also with those 2 balls.
No,
in his
because
hand,
he's gonna be staring at the ones
Yeah.
coming right at him, like in front of him. So
So
you got to
just-
create those angles and throw that curve in there.
Kind of ugly ending for MSU, but listen, they just forced overtime against Grand Valley. This team was counted out early in the year by some people. Clearly, they're one of the best teams in the country, and they do still have a shot
All right.
to pull this upset.
It does look like MSU's got their OT6 over there. I see Jack Hilt, Dennis Sullivan, Jacob Georges, Jake Lico, Barry Butler, and I'm not sure who number 10 is.
This is what we're here for, though. This is what we're here for.
Jack Gerlig, a freshman, is on MSU's OT6 right now.
What do we got?
Number 10, Jack Gerlig.
Oh yeah, he's been playing well
Freshman.
actually. We
So they've
didn't
got
really name him that much.
2 freshmen on their overtime 6.
And let me see who their 6 is. So yeah, let's go to Grand Valley. real quick.
Kramer's not on the
Kramer's
court.
not in it. Wow, he was on overtime 6 earlier in the year for them.
Kramer was?
Yeah, one of the times at
I
least.
like this OT6. I'm thinking maybe that freshman Gerling.
So with Skinner injured, he's definitely
Rico,
not on the
yeah.
overtime 6 for MSU.
Stop.
We're
You
gonna have to
can't slide.
reset. Yeah, you can't slide.
You can't slide like that.
Is he out or is it a warning? I actually do not know the exact ruling on this.
Even
but I
though
know
there
that
was
you
nobody
can't
there,
slide
you can't slide in like that.
Yeah.
So
for a number of reasons. All right, let's go. Let's talk about the overtime while they sort this out real quick. Let's talk about the overtime rosters. Grand Valley, you have Clevenger, who's made the clutch catch against Miami in overtime. Ben Smart clearly is on the overtime roster. Josh Hill, the captain. Alex Janowskis, he's pulled a 1-on-5 against Towson in overtime before. Nolan Stanko, one of the top players for Grand Valley. And then who is the last guy?
Coda Gallagher.
Coda Gallagher.
So it's very strong arm. They've got a good mix on the court here.
Good mix. Butler goes down on that, so that is really unfortunate for MSU. Because I don't even know if he understood that was a rule. He just went up as fast as he could to get the ball.
Yep. Now we've got to sort it out. 4 balls for MSU.
Jack Hill.
3 for Grand Valley.
I'm actually shocked that Weakland isn't on the overtime roster.
I agree.
But part of it, I guess, I understand that he's a really good player in the full points when he's pushing the pace of the game. But here we are at the end. They got some really dynamic arms on the court for them.
Not a throw.
Wow, they're going to have to throw again. He's going to make a long throw here. Watch out.
Ooh.
Good look by Josh Hill. Georges has gotten so much better at getting out of the neutral zone dodging.
What though? He went down for that drop catch. If that was close, he was going to go for it there.
He had good body control that whole time. Oh, Nico had it in his hand.
Coda Gallagher.
MSU's down 4-6 now. Still a lot of dodgeball to be played here. 9.
Ooh, Ben Smart with a really close shot. And MSU just gave
That's
up
not a
2
throw
balls.
for Grand Valley.
That's
not a throw for Grand Valley.
Valley.
That was too low. That one should
Okay,
count.
that one's close.
Georgia's coming
quick
up.
thumbs up
You
from
can
header
tell.
up.
You can tell they trust
Oh,
Georgia
not a throw,
so much.
not a throw.
That's a ball's over against MSU. Ball's over.
Oh, that's a good shot from Josh.
Nope, that didn't count.
Oh,
Georgia's threw one and didn't hear from the other side of the court the counters. They said 8, 9, 10 because his first throw didn't count. Wow.
we're up to 70 viewers here now, enjoying some free dodgeball here. We got overtime between number 1 Grand Valley, number 5 MSU.
MSU trying to be the first
Been the
person
game
to
of
beat
the day,
Grand Valley.
game of the day so far
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Could be game of the year. If you look,
It's looking
think
like
about
it.
the last second thing that happened there to end regulation. They're going at Georges for sure. He's the best player on their team.
Way to get out of the
2-person
way.
team throw misses. So they would rather only give MSU a couple balls on their side as they back up now and make MSU throw a long throw.
Good throw by Josh Hill.
Oh!
Oh, and Curling got tagged there.
Jeez. The rookie goes down. Both rookies in the outline now. 3 left for MSU. Good throw by Sullivan. Ben Smart makes a long throw.
Ben Smart's arm is hurting right
Yeah.
now. Look at him.
Didn't love that throw. Josh Hill coming up. Oh, Sullivan, good block. Oh!
Oh,
They're calling block.
okay.
They're calling block.
I didn't see a
couldn't
lot of
really
complaining
tell.
from Grand Valley on that one.
Yeah,
Josh
no one complained. It just looked awkward.
Yep.
But now they have no balls on their side. Grand Valley needs to communicate here instead of a team throw.
Okay, nope. Instead, they're going to maybe try to draw him up again.
Georgia's the only guy with the ball. Can he be the hero? He's been the best player on the court all day. Good reset by Clevenger, and it looks like they're just trying to milk it for MSU.
Yep. Thing is, Jacob George, I don't see him getting tired either.
Team throw on him. Oh, and they take him down.
All
Yikes.
3 of them got him.
2 left for MSU now.
Sullivan and Jack Hill left.
Yeah, a junior and a sophomore, 2 great players. They both played in elite dodgeball this summer. Oh! You got a headshot on your own team. And how's Jack Hill out? How's
I
Jack
don't
Hill
know.
out?
How did Jack Hill just get out? Did he
get
accidentally throw a
clipped?
catch there? Or something?
Sullivan, last guy left.
Sullivan hanging
Call a
tough,
timeout.
though.
Call a timeout if you're
Call a
MSU.
timeout if you're, yeah.
Stoppage.
I'm trying to figure out how Jack got out there.
I don't
I
understand.
missed it
I think we
completely.
missed.
Yeah, I don't know.
He must have gotten hit by one of the balls that went past.
Well, yeah. How did Sullivan just like? You got to credit Sullivan's toughness there. He got his bell rung from about 8 feet away from a pretty hard thrower.
From the back. Hey, he can be a hero. Crazier things have happened. 5-on-1. Make a catch. Oh, what a catch!
And he didn't get hit by the other one.
No, He got
Oh,
hit.
he did get hit.
They
Okay,
called
okay.
I didn't think he did. You got possible rookie of the year and now Barry Butler. Is this his Heisman moment?
Nope. Ooh,
They call block. They call block. Oh, and Janowskis takes him down.
Butler rookie mistake.
Grand Valley survives.
Kind of got caught in a bad spot there,
Yep.
but wow.
GVSU survives
What
and
a
remains
game.
undefeated.
What a game. Wow.
I hope I got that last
Up
clip,
to
too.
up to 82 viewers. For those of you
82 viewers.
just joining us,
First off, stick around because we got another game that is maybe going to be as great as this one. Central Michigan against Michigan State coming up next. So stick around. We got that right on this
Michigan
screen
State's
right
going to be pissed off, but they're going to be tired too.
here. Yeah. 3-2 final. GVSU wins, moves up to 13-0 on the season. But let me tell you, Michigan State, very, very impressive in this game. I would say that after this game, where do you have Michigan State nationally? You got to push them up to at a minimum third.
I think so as well.
We haven't seen Ohio play Grand Valley. Maybe they can take them to overtime. Maybe they can beat them. Maybe they're far better than Grand Valley. We don't know. But we know between the Michigan schools, Michigan State has closed the gap, and they are right there with Grand Valley.
All right. Those are the good games I needed.
Those were the good games.
Maybe like
For Grand Valley, at least.
Well, the one game that Western might
we
have
have
won already.
breaking
happened.
news here.
Central Michigan against MSU is next, and that'll be a good game. But
We have-
it's
Maybe
not
we'll watch
GVSU.
half. Maybe we'll watch half. Or
Kobe
something.
Bryant died. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash, according to TMZ and other news outlets. Kobe Bryant passed away. TMZ, Kobe Bryant,
Jesus
helicopter.
Christ.
Like, that looks
Jeez.
legit. Oh my God.
You gotta say something, Tony. You gotta tell the people and let them know it's gonna be okay.
I should announce it to the entire people here. Like,
Jeez.
That's insane.
holy shit.
Yikes. You're leaving, though?
I mean, okay,
fair.
if it's that game, maybe I'll watch half of it or something.
It might not be good. MSU seems much better than Central.
Yeah, Central didn't look good at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
O'Reilly's gonna coach him up. He's good.
Jeez.
That's insane.
Yeah. Unexpected.
Tony's just he's more tuned in. I looked at my Facebook newsfeed thinking I'd see articles. But I'm not going to start getting it for 5 hours. Tony's on the cutting edge.
All right, so final was 3-2 overtime, Grand Valley. I'm going to post that score.
Stop. No way.
Yeah, I'm not even finding it on my phone, but Tony has his ways. Kevin planted the story.
No, he did. Oh.
No. Like Tony
That's not even-
shares it on his Twitter feed. Like,
TMZ picks it up from Tony. And then he's just,
the false story stemmed from. I believe we trace it to one 34-year-old Michigan man.
that's terrible.
Jesus, yeah.
How about that
Come up
timeout?
here and up. I don't know.
You injured?
My calf got so big cramp like instantly.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Well,
That was a clutch timeout at the end, though.
You guys to win the whole time.
You would've
because
lost.
It would motivate Grand Valley.
They already got bigger, so I'm timeout.
for future.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
So you're
I
playing, you
know.
guys are just playing the long game.
Are young guys? At least I was on the outside. Two best players. Oh, yeah.
You were injured.
I was fine. I told him.
Really? We just assumed it was because your leg was cramped. Or I thought it was your ankle. We thought it was because your ankle got messed up.
You were
Yikes.
better than this.
Going to my
I don't know, man.
No, I'm all right.
Do you have change for a 20 so I can pay for the sub? Just PayPal or?
Mom, Tony's 40.
I'm not 40. I am not 40. He's not 40.
My leg's dumpling. I think it's Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that would be more immediate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant it. Yeah.
I thought you said
I don't know, but everybody gets like really like. Everyone loves them. Yeah. It's like really like. Oh, you're running out? No, last one. Oh, yeah. I didn't think you did. Yeah, I was right down the line. She was further back. So. And then the side yeah, I mean, you're just going by like the best competition. See, like if you're up, like on the top here, you probably sweet, great turn off from one. No, I talked to Brandon. He said if somebody wants to see his play feed, he'll come play. Yeah, like, no, I'm gonna have Zim come play. Like, we need a player. Like, no, I'm not gonna pay you to play a format you're not that good at. Like, if we had him, phone would be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still like it. Just depends if we. I'm still gonna take our regular guys if they nobody's very enthusiastic. I'm thinking we're going to be missing at least 2, maybe 3. Yeah, game cracks are good sports about this.
I mean, you showed us the message you sent today.
Yeah.
I shared that. I was like, I'll come to the phone, like, I don't know about this.
Nobody knows how to play. I've never even touched a cloth ball.
We had one at I tried throwing it, but I think it was an old one, so it's like super loose.
Yeah, I mean, it's a level playing field at least, you know, like, and I don't know, I don't really mind it. Like, I can't say I'm like thrilled, but
Like, if
like,
I'm not throwing well, I'm not going to try and throw hard.
right, you don't fuck up your arm.
And then Red Cell player on, he's like, for other reasons, he's like, I'll try one.
Well, I might get my shit up. Classes are in Grand Valley. I use my schedule. My boss is going to help me.
Would it be enough credits to,
It's a certified.
so it's another degree. It's an additional degree. It's a certification. How many credit hours? 3 credit hours. Tony's twice as old as his teammates.
As a 17-year-old freshman,
The next year.
I could start this year.
Oh man.
My first class could probably be I decided to do it. Kevin, I'm going to go down there for a little bit and watch.
I guess I'll watch half of this game. I don't know.
Kenny, how you doing?
If it was another game, I wouldn't. But this game seems worth watching. It's a rivalry, right? People gonna like burn couches and stuff. Drink a lot. I hope the Western team like
Is this an angle I'm looking at your screen, or is it just that bad? Your screen's like purple, or is it just the angle that I'm at?
Angle.
Okay. Because your screen is dead purple.
too much dodgeball porn.
Oh no, my screen's messed up too.
This is what I see.
Oh yikes. Central Michigan against Michigan State coming up in a bit. What?
Like right now, like a half hour before other people.
It's because you were with Tony.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably just he's on Twitter. And he
That's how he found it.
Yeah, and he's probably like, he follows the right people or whatever. Yeah, Tony told us like a half hour ago. Yeah. somebody like earlier in the game, I thought they were just like joking, saying, you know, like Kobe, like swish or whatever, you know, like you throw
They
something
probably
in the
were.
trash can. But you think they were? They could have been talking about maybe they knew he died somehow on the sideline.
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah.
Never gonna get into helicopters.
The chat go go nuts when they made the catch.
I mean, I wasn't looking at this screen. I was looking at this one.
The yikes was when I caught it.
I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I wish I had this one open so things would pop up right away. I'm going to keep it on this now so I can see the comments. The whole end of the game had so many comments. Look at this.
That was a crazy game.
That savage timeout. See, that was so long ago. All right. MSU against Central. I'm predicting MSU wins this like 4-1.
They're gonna be tired though.
They're going to be tired, and also they're going to be let down after what happened last game.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be deflated. They might 2-3 MSU. 3-2 MSU.
3-2 MSU. That's fair. I mean, Central took them to overtime last time, or one of the times they played.
I think if Central starts getting like loud and hyped up, they win.
I don't blame them.
CMU got the big ball advantage here. Oh. MSU's actually sitting some of their top players to start the point. Yeah.
Supplement or something?
No, they've been playing their
They mix it.
They've been playing
Yeah.
their rookies a lot to get them experience. I think.
Yeah.
It's clearly paying off for them.
I guess if you're young, you can play the long game.
Slow first point. Ooh. Going for the head.
I told Ben before that game was going to be free to us. Ben thought 5-1.
Nice. Oh, nice catch. Oh, drop. Yeah, no new comments yet this game. The comments, there were so many in a short time frame.
Can you scroll up on it right now or doesn't it?
Where is it?
Down. Right there, West.
It's a great comment. Free agent. That was like the first half.
Scroll down a little bit more. Yeah, let's see.
Oh, yikes. Central Michigan. $200 IQ plays. I remember when Hunter said that. And that was like right at the end of it. Oh, what a catch. Oh, you got to catch that. MSU is looking a little deflated. They're going to have to...
They tried, they gave everything.
Yeah, it was such a good game. That's a hit.
That was one of the craziest games I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, it was.
I
the timeout, MSU celebrated a win, but the timeout was called. But also, you celebrated basically locking the fact that it was going to overtime.
Yeah, and we
the
called
timeout killed that.
I know.
And then it fell apart right after that. So the timeouts went both ways, kind of. Oh, what a catch!
Well, I was like purposely getting hyped up to try to like get him a little aggravated because there's a solo in front of him. He took the bait and threw right at me and just dropped my ball. Then I was actually hyped.
Yeah. We got yikes. We got a good clip of it.
I'll have to watch it back here. Your commentary.
We were pretty hyped, but then we saw the timeout. We were like, oh yikes! But then we also thought MSU won. Like we didn't realize the timeout for a while.
Yeah, so
We were late to
we
figure it
choked
out.
with the timeout and then we clutched it with the timeout.
Exactly. He made up for his first one with the second one.
I get
And
why
then-
he did it though. He was like, I just wanted to like calm it down, but
Yeah.
I was good. I was
With the
staring
amount
right
of
at
time.
him.
Stepped over the line. Yikes, MSU. Oh, is that an out?
Yeah, that should be.
That's an out.
Yeah, it bounced him right in the face.
Hey, this is either team's game. We got 3 on 4. 3 on 5. This is the thing. MSU, after the last game, MSU's got to be the better team, right? Central lost 4-0 to Grand Valley. MSU almost won.
But MSU also has a rookie in right now,
Yeah.
and those two guys are definitely tired.
Yeah. This is what's going to happen. Oh! You got lucky there.
That would have won the point for senior.
Yeah. MSU's going to maybe lose. Is he out?
Yeah.
They're going to lose this point, and then they're going to have to try really hard to come back. And
yeah.
your tired guys are going to have to work even harder. He's done. Yikes. You knew that was happening. Have a good night. Oh, he actually took. That's a catch. 1-0. CMU.
CMU wins this game 42.
Hot take. Hot take. Why does it say 13:37?
I don't know. Are they shortening the games?
Alright.
Did they shorten it to 20 minutes or something?
Yeah, they need to fix that. You leaving?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It was a pretty ugly
I'm
point.
moving towards the exit anyways.
All right.
Good to see you.
See ya.
See you, Paul.
All right. Good luck, Brad.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll come to MDC.
Probably won't be
But,
on
but you know,
the
but I mean, I already like.
This was it.
This already happened. Why should I come to MDC?
Might be better.
Tell
I
me
don't know.
why
That
it
game would
happened.
be hard to beat.
And
I probably will.
Imagine if that was the national championship game.
oh,
That would have been the craziest thing ever. Celebrating the national championship, goes back and loses an OT.
yeah, that one was pretty good. What do we got here? I thought we had new comments. We don't. Yeah, MSU did play well though.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Are you just not playing with your team this game?
Nope. They put all like the young people in. Actually, they're about to drop a point to Western. There's like 5 people in.
They got 5.
Two rookies, Colin, Blake. Western's got their whole team except for Peter.
Hunter Ford just said, at what point do we allow instant replays to decide calls?
The
Because
point
they
where
were
you
trying to use the video to prove that he got hit.
That
Where
who
were
got
you
hit.
standing over there?
Who got hit?
Nick, at the very end.
Oh. I mean, there was like 8 balls thrown.
Yeah.
It was hard to tell, but he was hiding behind all the balls.
From here, it looked like he blocked 2, and then they just missed the pass,
It looked clean for me. I was behind.
which was just
I was,
incredibly
like, right
lucky.
here. Oh, yeah.
That was a pretty wild game, though.
That was crazy.
New jacket, Kenny?
What's up?
New jacket? My time is off by. They must have shortened it to 20-minute halves because of time.
They probably did.
Yeah.
Especially after that game went for like probably an hour and a half.
Just have to do this for 5 minutes worth.
Oh, that's the clock. Does it go by 10 seconds or something?
1.
What?
Oh, team catch.
Wow.
Ooh.
My calf cramped so hard. That was like the worst I've ever felt. I've never had anything close to that. Should have caught one of them too.
Yeah.
Can never decide if I want to jump or go down.
Oh, what a hit!
Wow.
Where did that come from?
Oh,
That was such a shot.
that was solid.
He hit him hard. Look at him walking away. Oh, and then he catches one. Did he? Was he in? No, count it. Dang. All right, adios.
What?
Adios.
I might be back. I'm gonna go grab a sandwich.
Oh, nice catch. Former Grand Valley captain Brandon Meisel joining the booth now.
Washed up player.
Yeah, it happens. What's your prediction on this game?
Well, before the game, Peyton told me his team didn't want to play. So
Really?
I'm going to guess Central's going to win.
Yikes. Hey, they brought it against Grand Valley.
They did. That they did.
1-0 so far, CMU leading. Oh, see you later.
I don't know the kid from Michigan State, number 11, though. He's pretty good.
Butler?
Sure.
He's a rookie, he's good.
Yeah. I don't recognize him, but obviously because he's a rookie, but he's good.
Trust me, we know. He was predicted Rookie of the Year on that one image.
Sure. Yeah, I saw
Oh, that was a sweet catch. Yikes on that throw. Big yikes. I don't understand why both these teams seem so dead. I get that MSU just went through a heartbreaker, but like, you're playing Central now. Whoa.
Yeah. Come play Munchkin later.
It was a fun game. They tried to cheat on me. I won.
You won?
Yeah.
Usually when Joe starts to win, they start to cheat.
They took cards and stuff, and then like, and then we moved on to the next turn because I thought that I didn't win. And then Joe was like, "Yeah, they did." I was like, "I said that they did that, and you guys all ignored me." Terrible. You leaving, Kenny? See you later. Guy. See you at round 2.
True. Yeah, RIP USA Dodgeball. You know, maybe we should start going to cloth games. NCDA, cloth.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and remove you from the screen.
Evidently, it's what the people want.
What people? Final Justice ain't going.
Are they a team?
Yeah,
Payton's not playing, though.
correct. They picked up someone.
Is Kevin in it? He's not
Kevin
playing?
Wynn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's their captain.
I thought he was hurt or something.
I think he's healing up. Anyway, I need to focus back on this game. We're talking about the game now. CMU could take a 2-0 lead.
My dad said we need to talk more.
All right, cool.
He's watching the stream.
All right, let's get
surprising.
serious then.
All right.
Dylan Fettig also in. What's up?
They just put 3 overtime players back in.
They subbed them in? Yeah, because they can't go down 2-0.
Yeah.
I get that they're like upset and broken mentally after the loss, but also you're currently ranked number 5. If you can move up to be ranked number 3, and a win like Central Michigan would be at least a nice win. What's Central ranked? 7th. A win over the number 17 would help your Gonzalez rating a lot.
You don't want to be
unless
4
you
or
want
5.
to. You don't want to be 4 or 5. So this is a pretty crucial game. Arguably more crucial than Grand Valley. If they're going to lose to Grand Valley, whatever. But winning this game is way more important than losing to Grand Valley.
I personally don't know if I would sub in those guys after they're pouting the first point and a half anyways.
That's what their team's about.
Huh?
That's what their team is about.
Brandon, we're trying to keep this a little bit more.
Sorry.
They're an emotional team.
But they're-
Yeah.
But good or bad, too. They get in a good mood, they're going to roll. Bad mood, not so much.
Do we have an injury?
He's all
I
right.
think it's pride.
Cross.
5 left for MSU, but some good players now.
Yes.
If CMU wins this point, they're kind of in the driver's seat to get their biggest win of the season. That's huge. They could also pass MSU in the rankings. They're 7th, and MSU is 5th. Plus, whatever happens at MDC, you just never know.
MSU is such a young team.
They are.
They had 2 freshmen in their overtime.
And then, like, several sophomores.
Maybe 2. At least 2. Jack and Jacob.
Yeah, they're a super young team.
Ooh, good catch
There's
by
a couple
Jack.
hits. Oh, what a catch! What just happened?
Less impressive than his Ben Smart catch with his legs.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Tourney just pieced out or what?
Yeah, he's down there for a bit. Oh, nice catch.
Another catch. It's down to...
Highlight capture. That's the best thing about this. Saves it on my phone the last 25 seconds. Anytime I click that button. Well, all of a sudden, MSU decided they were going to win this point. Oh, never mind. That's the commentator curse right there.
Brian
And-
Kyle Garner.
you got-
Wow.
The gun.
The gun, Kyle Gardner.
CMU's a different team when he's on the court.
That is true. That is true. It would also help to have Eric Nelson here, but he's not going to be here all day. Sad.
Ooh,
Decent
good
cross.
Good
Decent
cross by Ryan.
Stafford's playing real well today.
He is. He always plays with confidence, too.
It's a good reset. Good reset.
Can we
Team
talk
throw
about Jack
coming?
without the beard? How do you feel without Jack without the beard?
Oh, what a catch! Oh my goodness, the
That's
disrespect.
That's rough.
You caught it like this.
That throw's gotta be lower or at the face. One of the two.
Don't throw a catch though.
Brandon
There.
Berry.
Yeah.
4 minutes, that's a tall order. Stick
Oh,
it
there's
out
4
for.
minutes left and a half. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good look. Can you stop bumping?
Always got to stay in bounds here, though. Watch his feet.
Got the guy that was not in.
Oh,
Don't throw that long of a throw.
he's a rookie, though. He might make that mistake. He's still
Brandon
learning.
came up and said, number 11 on MSU is good.
Oh, that's a great catch.
11 just so
Can't throw a solo there.
Oh my gosh, they counted that. I couldn't tell if it was a catch.
It
What are
was.
you saying?
Max is also on MSU.
Oh, okay. Oh! Hands!
Jack with a 45-foot
Hands.
throw.
That was Hilt?
Yes, that was Jack.
Tough.
I can't believe it. He took around like what happened.
It might have been open hand as well. It didn't curve.
I think it was. He just tried to catch him sleeping.
Yeah, and he didn't.
MSU has 4 rookies on the court. Timeout. They have 4 rookies and a junior that's played 2 seasons. They're a super young team.
Over on the other court, Western has played 2 close points to Grand Valley.
What was the score last game?
There's 2 on the other side as well.
If you, yeah,
Tell them, man,
three people have asked me that.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they not have eyes?
2-0 Grand Valley against Western on the other court right now.
First 2 points were down to just a couple players on each side.
Western looking good.
They're looking
I think
decent.
they're getting a lot of outs in the opening rush.
Britt, how's Western look?
Decent.
That's good to hear.
They had a couple. They've hit a couple good throws, like solid hits.
Yeah. All right, 3:12 to go here.
Also, Peter and all of his knowledge, that helps a lot.
Sure.
They just get out kind of easy. That's the
Yeah,
So-
a couple guys that throw easy catches.
Yeah. Can't have that.
Flips the game.
Can't have that.
2 guys on the left side for Central I know are good catchers. Juwanza and, I don't know, number 5.
Stafford.
Sure. Stafford. I know they're good catchers, so 3 minutes could be doable.
Oh yeah.
Heck, if they make a few catches, they might even turn the tide and win this point.
MSU is almost on the 10 count, 1 player away. Don't throw a catch.
Catches are huge here. That's got to be balls over.
Ball's over. Good call.
Didn't Central just throw like 3 catches though?
Yeah. Yeah, but they also caught a few.
I don't even think that ball's over hurts Central that much.
No, but they are gonna get team thrown here. So
2:55 to go in the half.
You know how that worked.
who are the first? The first in are a couple of freshmen.
It honestly,
Thrown 4. There's only like a minute left.
2:50 left in the half. We're gonna
Team throw coming.
here. And
Oh
he
my
catches
God.
one, and he's out. He's
He's
slid
out.
out.
catching out.
Catching out.
Poorly timed team throw there.
Yep.
Max threw half
Yeah, it was
That
terrible
is.
timing.
And now
He caught that ball without having to look at any other
I
ball.
believe 23's name is Doug.
Doug Daniel.
My dad's name is Doug. And he's watching right now for the first time ever.
Oh, that clipped him.
That sounded like it hit him.
That clipped him. Should I clip that?
No. 2 balls behind him. It's a solid throw,
whip.
but
Yeah.
both teams are on 10 count now.
State's doing solo throws.
Yeah, if they solo throw here, this might be a catch.
Oh, you gotta catch that. You gotta come up with that catch.
Yep. Especially as one of the top catchers on his team.
Rick,
That sucks.
risky play.
He's
Oh, see ya.
never gonna catch it. I promise you.
Who?
That's what Payton's saying.
Yeah, he said he's never gonna catch it. I promise you.
Yikes. So that's halftime. So we got to move over 130 something.
47.
And 2-3-0 halftime on the other court.
Western Michigan.
$147. All right, halftime thoughts, Dylan? Thoughts overall? We didn't get your thoughts on last game, actually.
Well, I thought that it would be best for both programs if MSU would have won that game.
That's just because you want them to win the national championship.
I don't. I never said I want them to.
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
that
You said
they
it
had
last
a
night.
Good chance to.
MSU.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I think he predicted them. That's his prediction.
And then last night he said he wants them to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grand Valley needs motivation. They go to practice and they're like, "We're the best. We don't have to do anything to get better." So
That can plague the team for sure.
that's an issue.
You
And
cannot have that.
MSU is as we're seeing now, they're an emotional team. If they get down, they get sad and they just want to quit. So I thought if they would have won that game, then they would be amped up and ready to go, and we would get a better product for MDC because both teams would come into the game thinking that they needed something to prove.
True.
But overtime is fine too.
I mean,
I did hear Grand Valley say in the huddle it was an eye opener. So hopefully that's a little motivation.
where does that rank in games all time?
137th. I don't know. What do you want?
137th? It came down to a last second. They celebrated winning the game,
They did.
but a timeout was called.
Imagine if that was a national championship game. They think they just won it all.
That would be
Well, the refs
hilarious.
would have called Nick out if that was a national championship game
Yeah.
against Grand Valley. So it's just
Agendas.
But I think State wins this game. 3-2.
Back to
3-2
this
State.
game.
Jeez, dude. Kobe died the game after LeBron
I know.
overtook him in points.
One day after.
That's rough. R.I.P.
One might blame LeBron for it.
You sure you can.
Went up by himself. Didn't know how to bring it down.
You don't know. He killed everyone else on board, but maybe that's just nobody.
Killed everybody on board, but he's the only one.
We can get a quick zoom in on this story. What's he doing?
He's looking small out there, though.
Excited about something.
Post in the comments what you think Riley's talking about.
He shouldn't wear tight pants. Makes him look like a small woman.
He did love when I called him number 4 earlier. He was talking some trash. I said, "Oh, big talk from number 4."
That's terrible.
He didn't like
You
it.
ranked it in all-time games.
It'll get released eventually.
What?
That's going to be included on it?
Wait, what are you saying?
So where do
That
you
game.
rank it in all-time games? Our game we just played.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. I have a top 50 rankings that we were going to release later this year of games. But it was going to not include any games this season because you don't know exactly like how significant a game was until the end of the year,
Right.
stuff like that. So arguably we could wait till the end of the year to
If
put
you're
it
just
on there.
talking, no.
I would say it probably lands in.
No titles or championships or anything. Just like pretend they're all a game. Just pure entertainment value.
I'd say it's probably in the teens to 20s. Teens? 20s? Probably 20s.
Yeah, I mean, just the last part of it was super exciting.
Yeah.
Not the entire game. It was just
That's
a good game up until
correct,
that point.
correct. It was a good game though. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what makes a good game.
A very good ending.
yeah.
Same with any sport. Where do you rank your 1v9 point against JMU?
I think that's in the 20s.
the hybrid roster.
I can pull it up.
That was exciting. It did.
Yeah, but it
was
was
0
4-0.
catches.
It had nothing. It had nothing to do
I
with
caught
it.
Kowalka in
Oh,
and then he got
he
hit.
got hit right away.
Yeah, I was upset. Remember?
Not doing that again.
What about
Because he like
Nolan
argued the
Stanko and
call.
Tony Stumpo?
And I was like, yeah, I think he got hit.
catch
They
her
called
around the
him out.
world?
That's certainly up. That game was.
What game?
Nolan Stanko and Tony Stumpo. Catch her around the world.
That's gotta
I
be
mean, I can confirm that's in the top 5.
Yeah, I was got to say, it's got to be top 5.
Here's my list.
That's number. Wow. You gonna show the video clips I can send you? All right. Deal. Actually, Wes hit me up for some video clips of some games.
I know. We told him to.
I don't.
I have a clip of it saved on my phone. I can't send it to you right now because I'm streaming, but anytime I click this button, it saves the last 25 seconds. So I got both of yours in one 25-second span.
Okay, score predictions.
I said 3-2 State, but I guess
Yeah, let's focus back on this game. They deserve our attention. Anyway, I'll look real
I would
quick.
say 3-1 State.
OT.
I'll say
OT what? 2-2 or 3-3?
OT.
1-1.
No, 2-2.
2-2 OT.
Because it's short and half.
And who do you think wins OT?
How much you probably tell them?
yeah, my
That should never be,
JMU
on the clock.
my JMU one's 31st.
Well, it's because it's a 4-0 game.
Exactly.
That was one of the best points in it.
Yeah,
But the game recording is what's longer.
that last point definitely broke them, though. And they haven't beat us since.
They have athletes, though.
And UMD, Maryland forfeited the game.
They did.
Do you remember that?
They forfeited.
So then we just laughed.
They're like, hey, we don't want to play you guys. They're like,
Remember we were 30 minutes into the road trip and Dylan pulled over and asked for a group vote if we wanted to
Yes.
continue?
they did do that. 'Cause people were like, why are we doing this? I'm like, no.
There's the hybrid roster. Was that at that tournament?
Yeah. In the piss game.
Your clock's off.
No. Oh, it's a 20-minute thing.
Yeah. Ooh, Jared gets hit and doesn't
ya.
catch it.
I gotta take away all this.
Somehow there's 28 minutes on that clock.
It's because we're doing 25-minute halves. I didn't tell those
Why don't
guys.
time to take 7 minutes off?
Yeah. I minus too many. All right, let's focus on this game,
My
please.
mom's prediction is 2-1 State.
2-1 State.
I can definitely see that. It's a slow.
She has watched a lot of dodgeball in her day.
I'll take. Wait, did you say 3-1?
I said
want
3-2.
3-1. Oh, you said 3-2.
I said 3-2.
What do I get then?
4-1.
Give me 4-1. MSU.
Ooh, okay.
Nah, I don't see them going that hard.
Yeah, they're not right now. They're both kind of slow.
And there's only 20 minutes.
Jacob's the only person who can hit anyone at MSU, and he's not hit.
Can I have 2-1 OT?
I
Yeah?
think Britt shows it, actually.
No, he said 2-2.
2-2 is not a final
Well,
score.
to the OT, and then he said MSU won. So 3-2
I'll just take
OT.
3-2 regulation. It's not going to happen. Ooh. Good catch by
He's a
Reno.
He's a new.
Apparently it's Reno.
He's a new fella too, right? Did he play last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's good.
This is a battle of two very young teams.
And that ball's gone forever.
How is this MSU team gonna win 7 games on weekends?
That's what I was wondering when they stopped trying earlier this game.
Is there a rule against forfeiting a game after 1 point too? After the VCU Nationals? When Akron did that with us and everybody got mad.
Without even 1 point.
Remember when Akron did that and
I do
everybody
know.
was so mad?
People were triggered. People, namely Riley, were triggered.
I mean, that was the 5-point difference in that final game. That's what it was.
That's not true. Penn State turned up. They had to play
That's
4
what I'm
hard
saying.
games.
Ooh, that could have been terrible.
Penn State did have to play 4 hard games.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They had such a tough road. Oh, good catch by Edwards.
And Central
I gotta
had
focus on this.
12 players.
CMU's got life right now.
Ooh,
They believe.
They don't want to go home without any wins.
I mean, to be fair, they play Western in the last round.
Do they?
Yeah.
the statement
Good
stands.
team throw. What?
Statement stands.
They don't want to go home.
Touche.
Western's not awful.
They don't know.
He's
what
calling catch? That's,
don't know.
oh, no, they're not calling catch. What?
They don't know what's up.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'm not touch the ball.
Ben got one.
Not looking good for State here.
Not this point.
They're already on the 10 count.
They're going to have to work
I
hard.
think my prediction is about to be ruined right now.
I said 3-2 regulation. I'm feeling great.
You know what I said before the game?
You said 3-2 overtime, didn't you?
But before the game, I said
You're right.
I did.
But you said MSU?
No, I
That's
said
what.
CMU.
Oh, okay. I said MSU. So you have a shot.
But then I that halftime predicted.
Ooh, good hit by Jared. Ooh, throwing dome. I like
He's
it.
toast.
Another good
Good
toss. MSU's down to 3.
Riley can't even be bothered to get off the
Chill out. Let the man live.
Ooh,
Nice hit
nice
by
solid
Doug
throw by
Daniel.
Doug.
I mean, Central. It's not that MSU looks bad right now. Central's just playing well.
Central's playing well, but MSU,
And
does
MSU
look
doesn't have
defeated.
their full roster.
They look defeated right now.
Yeah.
Their arms are crossed. They're not talking to each other.
Ben Traub making a throw. Good throw. Team throw coming.
Should be
CMU
coming.
also, like, they're either down or when they're up, they're playing so well, like, communication. But their communication goes away when they start. It's just ugly.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a big call out. I don't know.
Why'd they call him out?
Said to hit him.
Oh.
He did get Okay, well, never mind.
Sorry.
Ooh, dangerous solo throw.
Hey, Kramer is good for a catch here.
Yeah, he is.
Probably should get a team throw here. Doug's throwing by himself and
And not
gets
on
the
that
hit.
play. Good throw. I'll clip it.
You're welcome.
16-49. What's up?
Oh, sorry, Mom. Your prediction was off.
So was mine.
3-2 MSU could still happen.
Hey, Dylan, why don't you go get a stool from over there? From like 10 feet away. Really far away. It's 10 feet away. Are you playing on legal here?
Yeah, it's off. Oh my god. Like after it popped, it was just stinging because all the
Grand Valley's 13-0 now. Is this right now? These are the ranking or the records right now?
Yeah, let's talk that through actually right now.
So Grand Valley right now is 13-0. Probably gonna go 14-0 against Western. They're up 4-0.
Yeah.
State is what 3-5.
State is 4-5 now. 4 of those 5 losses are to Grand Valley. One's to Bowling Green in overtime.
Bowling Green
There's
good
that.
this year.
Bowling Green played so well at the start of the year, but they're ranked like 10th maybe. I don't know.
Okay, not bad. Central is
6 and 7.
6 and 7.
So
Ooh,
they're both-
Saginaw's not looking great with their record.
No, not the best record. Good catch.
Not tipped. Very good catch.
MSU needs a focus right now because I didn't even have put the score up. 2-1 CMU leads. My apologies. You leaving, Dan? Please.
See ya. Ooh.
Good look. MSU's got a little bit more of their top roster guys. Not all of them, though. You still have Lico, Weekland, Sullivan, all sitting out.
It's very loud. Jack's just sitting.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
Good hit.
Ooh.
Oh, good. I think that was a block. He's safe.
One was a block, but they hit number 11, which is rough for MSU.
Butler.
Yeah.
Butler the third. That's what it says on his back. of his
Or it
shirt.
could just be Butler 3.
It could be. His last name could be Butler 3. Yeah. I'm going to doubt it, though. Oh, good team throw.
Jack did
Central's,
step up.
I mean, Central's team throws are pretty spot on right now. That's
oh,
a good hit.
that is a very good hit. That's
They're calling him out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to agree with that.
That guy's fast.
Ooh.
That number 12.
Jawanza?
He wins
Jawanza?
every run up.
Yeah.
Because Luke whenever run up at MSU, but he beat that kid once.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody beat him yet.
Who?
Jawanza.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
some JMU guys.
They fast?
They used to be fast. I mean, I haven't seen them this year, but
Neither.
they usually have athletes.
Oh!
Oh, that's rough. That is an out.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and see this.
We haven't seen too many face shots today. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. MSU needs this point. If they go down 3-1,
They're done.
I just got my head taken off down there.
I know.
That
By
ball came
number
in hot.
14,
That ball came in hot.
I know.
Yeah, if MSU goes down here 3-1, I'd say it's game over. I don't think they're going to make up 2 points. Especially in
That
under
will really
10
hurt.
minutes.
I was talking to Dylan, I think. They're ranked 5th right now. And that's tough.
Reaches for a catch.
They want to move up to get out of the 4-5 slot for nationals because then they can play like not Grand Valley in the first game.
Right.
If they stay 4-5, they're in trouble. If they go to 6, then they have to play someone in the quarterfinals that's the 2 or 3 seed. And you don't want that either.
Yep.
So they want to stay at 5 or go lower, preferably. If
But-
they lose this game to Central, they're going to drop. Central could move into the 4-5. Central's 7th right now. MSU's 5th. But that was before any of today's games.
That'd be a good thing for Grand Valley moving forward. Playing Central
In the Final Four, in the Final Four instead of.
instead of MSU.
Oh my gosh! You kidding me? Highlight captured. Oh, you hate to see it. He had it.
It's him in that hard place to catch.
That's
right
what
over the
happened to
shoulder.
him over here too.
Went at it instead of letting it like come in.
20. He's got a good. MSU looks out of it.
They do.
Out.
Their energy's gone. They're not yelling for each other on the sidelines. Half their guys are sitting in the benches behind the game.
Not good.
Doesn't look like they want to win.
They need to win though.
They need to.
These games are huge. Losing to Grand Valley is like whatever. You lost to the number 1 team. It's not going to hurt your actual Gonzalez rating.
Right.
Losing to the number 7 team when you could have beat the number 7 team is a huge swing because they might pass you in the rankings.
Right. And you're just going to make it harder for yourself.
They're going to make it so much harder for themselves come nationals if they lose these type of games. Oh, got to catch that. Dang.
That's a long throw, too.
And then Central, on the other hand, after getting blown out by Grand Valley and then watching, ooh, tough drop. They should have had several more catches. After getting blown out by Grand Valley and then just watching MSU nearly beat Grand Valley, they came into this with no fear, even though statistically speaking, it looked like MSU would be a far better team.
Right.
And MSU's undefeated against them this year. Easy catch. Just an easy
There
catch.
should be a team throw coming from Central here.
3 left, 2 rookies, I believe. One of them might be. 2 of them are sophomores.
Oh, that's-
Easy catch.
Playing with glasses.
Greg
Bold
no.
call. Ooh, good dodge.
Lost him.
Yeah. It's a bold call. Seen goggles before.
Logan Roloff's younger brother. that was a. I'm pretty sure that Britt came up with that. Oh, and he steps out of bounds.
Let's see if
We
can
got
make it
one
happen.
guy left.
It's a good, solid.
Hey Tony,
jump
welcome
throw.
back. You want to join in again? Grab a stool. Or are you leaving? Oh, see you later. And 3-1, CMU takes the lead. Woof. You might want to change shirts, Tony. Turn it inside out.
Rock and rep mud.
All right. What are your thoughts, Brandon? Are you in commentary or are you just hanging out for a bit?
I can commentate.
Wait till next game or no? Up to you.
What's next? Battle of the Valleys?
Well, go out there to one of those tables. Steal a stool. Next is Battle of the Valleys, yeah. So that should be a decent one. 3-1. We'll wait till
So, fun fact, the reason why the baskets are in place is because Grand Valley won't take them down because then they have to have a professional come and put them back into place for NCAA rules. I have tried to argue this point many times, but
They were gone for nationals, correct?
right, yes, because that was, I think it might have been after basketball season anyways.
Yeah, it was.
But yes, they were gone for nationals.
All right, so now we still have half of the second half left, 11 minutes. What's your score prediction now? 4-1 Central?
It could be.
It really,
Very
really
easily
could be.
Yeah, I don't know at this point.
MSU sitting so many of their star
it was
players.
a slide. He should be out. That was a slide.
You can't have slides.
He should be out.
Who slid? CMU?
This kid.
Number 5?
Yeah, 5.
Stafford?
Yes. He should be out.
MSU got win a person down in overtime against
Yes.
Grand Valley because of that. You've
Right.
got to make that call. Right?
You can either call him out or you can give him a yellow card as well.
Yellow
I'm
card
not.
takes him out, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the yellow cards because most of the time they didn't mean to slide, so calling them out's good enough.
I mean,
No.
in overtime, Butler did it, and he didn't know, I don't think.
Right. He didn't. It didn't look like he was trying to hurt anybody, so a yellow card wouldn't probably have been
True.
necessary there, which is why they didn't do that. I think a yellow card also wouldn't be necessary here, but that's up to ref discretion.
I put 2019.
Oh, that's weird. 2020.
All right, 10:31. Here we go. Tony, you grab a stool.
There's no stools out there.
At all?
Like way the hell down there. I'm not.
Okay.
Grab that chair.
Tia has a stool. Steal hers.
God, from a pregnant mother. Just take her chair. She doesn't need to sit down. I don't see him. They must have
Count.
come.
Count is moving.
Voice of the people is back.
The voice of the people.
Yeah, like scooch over and pull in a little bit.
What's your score prediction, Tony? Based on what we see right now.
Already 3-1.
I'm going 3-2.
I was gonna say maybe 4-1.
I'm gonna stay at 3-1. Say it ends here.
Uh-oh, he's dead.
Oh, he missed.
Nice dodge.
I think Jack
He's
was already out before he threw.
Honestly, it's up for debate whether he was out before he threw. He got skimmed, but then he threw right then. Is that other ball dead?
I don't know. We'll go back to the instant replay.
Will we now?
That'd be sweet if we had it. Maybe someday.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, that was almost a headshot. Barely clipped him. CMU wants this game more than MSU. There's just zero doubt about that.
Oh, that's nothing. Doesn't mean anything.
Nice catch, though. Oh,
It sounded bad, but it looked
I just saw one of the coolest plays ever on that other court.
alright. For Western or against them?
Long throw coming. That ain't it.
Yeah.
Threw that one into the dirt. I think that's why he's not on OT roster anymore.
Oh, solid catch.
Good hands. I'll clip that. We had 2019 GVSU tournament. It's like 2019.
Whoops.
We fixed it.
Well, just as we were talking about moving MSU up in the rankings after that game, like this is going to cost them. They need to.
Dylan was saying before he left, do they have what it takes to win 7 straight games, which is what you have to do to win nationals.
Well, you really don't have to win 4 in a row. You don't have to win the first day.
Do they have what it takes to win during their 6th and 7th games of the weekend?
Right. Yeah.
That's a more fair question. So, yeah. This game's just dead now.
Especially if they're going to put themselves in a tough spot, playing probably 3 or 4 good teams on that second day.
I mean, yeah. I get the thing with getting young guys experience, and it was good when they did that against Grand Valley last semester when they got blown out, but like, this is a game you gotta win.
You need to win. You need to go up a couple of points and then throw them in, but...
Meanwhile, on Central side, pretty impressive.
Great catch.
Yeah, that was a good catch. I missed it on camera. Pretty impressive game for them, actually. Like, they're catching well.
Yep.
Central's always been known as a good catching team.
Not a great throw there.
Oh, wow. Good hands.
That was a nice catch.
Tony, you want middle? You have to do the tilting, though.
Yeah.
GVSU CMU final score was 4-0.
5-0.
Oh, yeah, 5-0.
5-0 with 6 minutes left. Central called it. And then
Couple
Riley
of quick
jumped in.
kills there, one for each team.
So MSU gets to make the schedule for MDC. How would you make it?
I'd play Grand Valley first.
No.
Maybe not. Yeah, after seeing this, I don't know. They want to play him early, though.
You want to play them last?
But you think they have enough stamina?
I think it's mental.
They're a
Stamina.
young team now. Like, they don't have the depth
Yeah.
to make 3 games worth of throws.
Yeah,
I'd
you're
almost
right.
say-
maybe you do it first, and then
I'd say
when you
almost-
gotta, if you win the game, you got
Yeah. Then you're
all the
gonna
momentum you need.
you're gonna
First
roll.
or your last.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'd say first or last.
play Central first. So you're up for Central. Play Grand Valley second. Saginaw, WMU.
No, that'd be rough because if you lose to Grand Valley and you're down and you lose to Saginaw, that's gonna be a big point
That's
drop.
the thing. I think that they're just so significantly better than Saginaw, where they won't have that.
I think they're significantly better than Central right now, but they're just not showing it.
MSU murdered Saginaw earlier.
I don't know.
That's all you, Tom.
I'd say maybe go Saginaw, CMU, then Grand Valley. Kind of step up your competition a little bit. But
Like plus 10.
in seasons past, Saginaw has always turned up at MDC, so
That is correct, and MSU has not.
yeah.
Well, PTSD, but
Too soon. Tony's right here.
It's not nationals.
well, that. Can we not bring that up again? About to ring chase this year, though.
Wearing the wrong shirt for that, right?
I know.
Maybe. So MSU needs to get
2
8
points in
people
5
out right
minutes.
now.
Yeah. It's a tough
up?
order.
They, with 5 minutes left, it's basically over unless they play
If they can take this in a minute, 22
This is
seconds.
half as much time as it was when they scored the 3rd point. So
Yeah.
if they could finish it within a minute, maybe.
If MSU can take this in a minute 22, I bet they play wild enough to take another point. But
Who?
MSU, I bet Central wouldn't play smart enough to not just get blown out in 4
You think
minutes.
they will?
No, if they take this in 1 minute, I'd say they have a chance. But if they don't take it in a minute, no way. MSU's pretty good at playing a little wild, so
Jacob Georges just missing high.
whatever happened to that Broccoli kid?
Brandon Broccoli.
Yeah.
He only played that 1 year. He could have been so good.
Yeah, he was good when we played him.
We had MSU's had like a really good freshman every year since like at least I was there. We had this kid Spencer who was really, really good, and then the next year we had Brandon Broccoli, and he just Good counter there on Jacob Georges. After he just missed Juwan Edwards' head.
Oh, you've got to make that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe a little more enthusiasm out of MSU right now.
4 minutes to go, though. Too little, too late.
If I was Central, I'd probably slow play this and just let the
MSU
time
plays
run
like
out.
this against Saginaw Valley, Bruce is going to beat them by himself.
Oh, that can be a team catch or a regular catch, and he didn't look.
Wow.
He could have caught that ball. Oh, and oh!
Logan's
Jeez.
brother does not die. Again,
Count it.
joke credit to Britt.
Isn't that the kid I hate? At MSU.
And we got a balls over call there.
3 minutes, 20 to go.
It
Looks like we have a final over on court number 2.
Final score.
Yep, 6-0 Grand Valley over Western Michigan.
Good to see Western Michigan come through for the tournament, though.
Yep,
How many guys do they have?
I believe it was 9.
Wow.
Getting some valuable experience.
Yep. From what I heard, they have some athletes too.
They got athletes. It's just going to take them a little while to really learn the game and just develop their throws. But
Right. Oh! No, yeah,
That's a shot.
he's out. And you're out too. And 3 minutes left,
It's looking like a 4-1 victory for Central.
and he gets hit.
In the leg, and that'll do it, folks.
All right, I'm out of here, boys. I'm not sticking around for the last game.
You have a game.
I have to go.
Really?
be committed to your team.
What?
I said, way to be committed to your team.
Does your team know that?
Yeah, Ben does. Josh does.
How come you didn't go on girls trip, bro?
Missed the cut.
Looks like a final, folks.
Say 4-1 Central over MSU.
All right, well, there's going to be a quick break in the action here, and then coming up next we'll have the Battle of the Valleys here. So we'll have Saginaw and Grand Valley, and then Western Michigan is going to take on Central Michigan.
Thoughts on the day so far, Tony?
Hope so.
No way.
Hope so. Oh,
Go ahead, Tony. What do you think?
I think MSU has the talent to be a title contender. The content team, everybody's been saying that all year long. And games like this are why they're still on the outside looking in. You know, they played Grand Valley as tough as Grand Valley's been played this year, and then they allowed that loss to affect them mentally in this game. So we'll see. I hope they can rebound. Grand Valley still undisputed #1 in my opinion.
yeah, I haven't seen Ohio play, but I hear they're good this year, so.
I'm looking for. I hope there's an opportunity for them to face each other before nationals.
From what I hear, I don't think it looks like it's going to happen, but that could always change.
What'd you say?
I don't believe Ohio's going to play GV before nationals, if they even play at nationals. But that could always change.
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool to have 2 undefeated teams play for the national title.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
It'd be a perfect storm. It'd be, it's like what we got in, college football this year with LSU and Clemson.
Very true.
That addition there, Dylan.
You can just double click that, right?
SVS.
Click it twice. Why did you not just click it twice? There you go.
We got Saginaw taking on GVSU up next here.
That was the right one. It said Royal.
I know, but it looks off. Trust me on that.
I agree.
This looks right. I'm going to switch this to say first half as well.
Probably scored. Score.
Saginaw against Grand Valley coming up next. Battle of the Valleys. Second time this season we'll see that game.
Probably going to be another 20-minute half.
Yeah, we'll wait and confirm it first.
Well, there's only an hour left, but... Oh, I could use an app.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to bed really early tonight. I'm tired. I haven't stayed out late.
Oh, goodness.
What was the final? 4-1?
4-1. CMU. Is there a comment section on this? I'd like to read comments.
Oh, yeah. There aren't any new ones.
But yeah, I don't think many people.
Fair.
I can tell you how many we have. We have 23 right now. We were up in the 80s for.
Well, they can if they want to ask us a question, they can comment.
Ask the panel.
Two legends of the NCDA and myself. So,
Yikes. I knew that was coming.
I thought he was going to take it in another direction. I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
CMU, quick update. We got the standings update from the president. After that game, Central Michigan is now up to number 5 in the country. Michigan State down to number 7.
Oof.
Crazy to think that an hour and a half ago, Michigan State was celebrating a win over Grand Valley for a moment.
Yep.
Which would have moved them to like 3rd, I bet.
Please, I'm sorry.
4th?
Sorry about that.
What?
Sorry I called that timeout for them.
It was a big timeout. The comment section liked the timeout. I will say that.
I can only appease.
You had a
so
bad
many people.
timeout or a good timeout?
Well, it would have been a good one
The
had he
first
not
timeout
caught the
would have
ball.
lost you the game.
You know, yeah, it very well could have.
Both.
Yeah, both.
All right, go back to the comments. We can read.
That one's Central against Western, though.
Also, where's this
Good rest
post
on
at?
that game.
Where's this video at?
It's on the YouTube page. But you should just be able to click on that.
What are you looking for?
Are you trying to pump up our viewership by putting it on your phone?
What do you?
I know, I'm trying to look at the comments.
YouTube video you can find. Oh, you're on it.
I'm on it right now. How do I look at the comments?
Let me see it. You might have to open an app. But also,
I don't think I have the app.
This is it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't have the app. I'd say probably most people don't have the app. That are
I
gonna
used
watch.
to not have it, but I have it now.
We used to also used to.
Oh, here we go.
Do I have to sign in? Probably have to sign in.
Desktop. There you go. This
Oh,
is
no,
how
I
you
can
can
see.
view. All right.
Brandon, why did you ruin Tony's integrity, journalistic integrity? Oh, that was kind of a dynasty decision, honestly. It was all of us teaming
Your
up.
idea.
My idea for sure. But then,
Is that a legit question on there?
yeah, from Hunter.
Oh, did he just ask that?
Yes.
Why is it not popping up on this?
It's a good question.
but,
I want to hear this.
Well, it was my brainchild one day. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna DM Tony from the Grand Valley Twitter account, and then I did that. Oh, it looks like Riley suited up to play here. But I did that, and then I sent it to the Dynasty chat, and it kind of went from there. I would have let it continue going, but then Kevin decided to be nice and let Tony in on it. I was gonna even get like jersey colors and make it official. Start like a Twitter page and a Facebook
I
group.
did like Paul's comment because I immediately went to Paul
Start
and
a
told him
page.
everything. He goes, boy, if Brandon got frustrated a couple years ago when we weren't winning, he's like, it's going to be a long year for him this year.
I don't know. Probably be cracking
Yeah, right.
myself. Also, if you
Seems
need
unlikely.
Disrespect.
if you need a player for round one, if you pay my tournament fee,
Yeah,
I'm in.
you're not worth that much.
You're right.
Yeah, don't hurt my teammates on him.
CMU is 6, but MSU still 7.
Who said that?
Confirmed, Hunter,
Like,
the president.
CMU moves up to 6.
MSU drops to
Michigan
7.
State drops to 7. So Central is now the second best team in Michigan according to the Gonzalez rankings. What happens in the power rankings after this? On one hand, you saw Michigan State nearly beat Central.
Michigan State's going to be above
You
Central.
can't. I don't want to just give them the benefit of the doubt and say, well, if they would have beat Grand Valley, they'd have kept that intensity and beat Central. You gotta win. We can't just do this paper stuff and say, oh,
True.
they're still a more talented team. They lost.
But power rankings is
Preach,
just,
Tony, preach.
kind of what you think a team is
I
worth.
agree.
So,
Subjective. Let me pull up the power rankings from December, which is our last one before the mid-season break. And let's see what we got. So, interestingly enough, Grand Valley at 1, Ohio at 2, Towson at 3, Miami was at 4, JMU was at 5, Michigan State was at 6.
jeez.
Ohio State 7, VCU 8, and Central Michigan 9. You have to imagine Central Michigan moves ahead of, at a minimum, VCU. Maybe even Ohio State. Ohio State's a good team, though.
Hunter just commented if CMU beats WMU Western, they'll move up to 5th.
So that's huge for them in the Gonzalez standings
Yes.
to move all the way up to 5th. And we'll see what happens at MDC, but they could make even more of a climb, depending on what they do.
Yep.
Breaking news from Court 2, Michael Riley is suited up. See you, bud.
Well,
See ya. Some MSU players making their way out of here now. Their tournament is done. Some of their team is staying around to ref, but that's it for. And we are underway here.
Just scoot up, you can scoot.
the pump fake by Ben Smart. I'm looking to see that second video from Kevin from Miami with the Ben Smart pump fake in there.
Yeah, true. But while we're on the power rankings topic, Saginaw Valley State dropped all the way to number 13 last month. So it'll be interesting to see where they're at. I got to do something real quick.
Well, that's a tough throw.
We have to take away some
wasting
time.
balls here.
All right. Back to the action here. We were getting our clocks all synced up here.
Saginaw, we haven't really seen much of this year.
Yep, this is my first look at Saginaw Valley. Everything I've read is that it's a bit of a rebuild year for them. They still have Jake Bruce, very, very talented player. I watched him do some work against MSU. Had a really, really nice exchange.
Yeah.
I think for the first time in their program history, it's maybe a little bit of a depth issue. They just don't have that top end talent right now.
You got a couple of good players. Stevens right there, number 21, the guy that just threw. Strong player for them. But yeah, you're probably right about the depth. Meanwhile, Grand Valley, super deep team. MSU, extremely deep team. Although last game they really didn't show off that depth all that much.
Hunter says he would sit Ben Smart here, just to rest the hand. I agree. I wouldn't sit him first point just like he didn't do, but I guarantee he sits majority of these points if they start going.
Yeah, I think if they go up 1 or 2-0, they'll sit him. They didn't play him against Western at all. But you can't ever take Saginaw Valley lightly. Even on a down year, you gotta bring it against them.
Oh, and that no out there? She looked like a foot.
Looked like he was maybe going to go out and didn't. I don't know. Maybe somebody said it bounced.
Do we even have refs for this game?
I see one.
Pretty boring start to the game so far. Nobody's even gotten out.
Yeah, about 3 minutes in here, and
Nothing really going.
Maybe one person is out. I'm not even sure if that's the case.
No, I think Josh is sitting, and I don't think 50
I think
or 66.
he is.
Is he out?
4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 minutes in, 1 kill.
Last time these two teams played, Saginaw took the... No, they didn't take the first point, but they really made Grand Valley work hard that first one.
Colin Freeman getting hit.
Look at your phone. Look at your phone. Making Dylan go take photos. Or I can do it. Oh, nice
Good
hit.
hit by Tyler. I don't know his last name, but he's a
Tyler
freshman.
Peach.
Yeah, and he's good.
Yeah, he had a pretty good game against
Yeah,
Central.
he definitely had a good game. Played good against MSU too.
He's one of the better freshmen
Hey
I've
Dylan,
seen.
do you want me to do it? You can come charge.
Should not be throwing at people with balls. As I explained to the team, that person has a shield. Why are we trying to throw at a person with a shield? Throw at somebody that's open. Like there, but we have to hit. It's a good dodge.
All right, Grand Valley is going to retreat, force a long throw. Nice catch by Blake Clevenger. From Stevens.
How does this work? Your phone's full. I'm thinking photos. We need photos.
It's going to be a bad game for Arms. A lot of missed throws.
Where's regular slow?
High volume throwing right now. Not a lot of hits. Stanko just misses high.
Ooh.
Good spot by Jake Cruz there on taking out Blake Clevenger. This is a very slow-paced, sort of methodical game, we'll say.
Low energy right now from both sides.
Yep. Usually you don't see that in a Battle of the Valleys, but game 4 of a tournament, game 3, I should say, takes it out of you a little bit.
Good catch on extra nauseous. Great block. Saginaw picks up the energy, they might start rolling. Like MSU, they're kind of an emotional team. If they get up, they're going to start rolling. If they get down, they're not going to be great.
Yep. That's what I think separates good teams from great teams is to be able to stand an even keel the whole way. Grand Valley's been very good at that.
Grand Valley needs to close the distance if they want to hit players.
Yep.
Throwing 40-foot throws is just not going to hit anybody. Same with Central.
And if it does, it's maybe going to be a catch.
Right.
You give them that extra time.
Yep.
Really athletic dodging here by Saginaw there. So we got about 8 aside here. I hear Bad Boys for Life was pretty good.
Is that a movie?
Might have to check that out tonight.
Grand Valley has 8 balls. They should be team throwing, but why would we do that? Saginaw's playing it well with only 2 balls on their side.
Yep, content to kind of play from their back line a little bit, let the game come to them.
Yeah, nothing to really commentate about.
Yeah, sorry. Wonder how many fans we got on here that, I guess, ask your questions. If there's anything else you want to know.
Yeah, I'm looking at comments.
You know,
Hunter asked who has the better uniforms, GV or MSU?
Ooh.
This is my first time seeing the new Grand Valley jerseys.
I like them both, I'll say that.
Almost
a great
phenomenal catch.
One more player will put Saginaw on the 10 clock there, so they got to be careful about that. But, boy, I don't know. They both opted for the white shorts. I kind of like some of the accents that Grand Valley's got going with the stars and then the stripes on the shorts. But MSU's are good too. Tough decision.
I guess
I'd probably lead MSU.
For the last 3 jerseys, Grand Valley's gone same color shorts as they have jerseys, so I do like the switch up.
Yeah. Went back to their roots with the blue jerseys here.
Ooh.
Nice toe tap by Ben Smart. Sorry I missed it on camera there. Got a little distracted watching it in person here, but business has picked up a little bit.
Good hit by Ben Smart. Oh, man, going all out to get Ben Smart. Missing and getting hit in the face. That's the worst of that situation that can happen. But I like the idea to go right at Ben Smart. To get him a one-on-one.
Snip that highlight there. That's a good trade for just about anybody in the country.
I would say, yeah, anybody playing to go 1-on-1 against Ben Smart would be a very good
and a catch. Dakota Gallagher is out.
Still a close game here.
Yeah, we got 4 players left for Saginaw Valley and 6 for Grand Valley. Ooh, great catch by Jake Bruce on Williamson there, the rookie.
Now 5-5. Ben Smart and Colin Freeman having the most experience for Grand Valley.
Yep. Stanko's in there as well, and Stanko with a kill right on cue.
Yep.
Holicky, the sophomore, in as well. Oh! Team catch. That brings in, so now we're all knotted at 5.
It's a long throw at Bruce there.
I would not make that throw at Bruce.
Stanko needs to be careful where he places that.
To correct myself, Williamson is not a rookie. He is a sophomore.
Well, he is a rookie.
Rookie to the game. Okay, so eligibility-wise, sophomore.
Yep. Going at Jake Bruce here. I don't know if I like the decision. I might leave him to the end.
Yeah.
Don't let him make a big catch on one of your better players.
We're about 12 minutes gone in the half here, and 5-5 knotted up here. Both teams on the 10 clock, so you're seeing a few more throws, a little uptick in the pace overall. But so far, the pace I feel like has definitely favored Saginaw Valley.
I agree. And Hunter, Mitch Oliver's in the red, right in the middle of the screen by the shot clock, if that's the one you're saying.
Watch the way Jake Bruce plays. Like he is always
great catch by
Holicky. The way he sets himself up, like when he throws, he's just setting up the next catch.
Yep.
And now he's all alone.
Stays in. Great court awareness. He's going to make a long throw here, look for the catch. Well placed.
Yep, enough to reset the shot clock. Get back.
I would expect a team throw.
I forgot Grand Valley got back onto the 15 clock.
Ooh, bad team throw if that's what they're
doing. That late throw there was dangerous. He's down in a catching position like that.
He's going to make a long throw.
Not close enough.
Good. It's going to be balls over here.
Yeah.
You think he catches one or no?
Well, I'm yes. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and just say yes, because Grand Valley, this game hasn't been particularly accurate with their team throws. So what I expect to happen is they put 3 on him, and I bet one of them gets caught.
And you think he gets hit as well or no?
No.
Ooh. That would be the worst situation for Grand Valley.
I think he'll go down and he'll slide.
Yep.
And he's going to catch one of them. All right, I was totally wrong.
4 balls thrown, 2 hit him. Almost a catch.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't catch that one. He's about as sure-handed as they come in this league.
Yep.
But with that, Grand Valley takes a 1-0 lead. They've got
6:18 left in the first half. We have to play it out. It's not under 4 minutes. So I wouldn't expect another point to be taken here, but both of these teams have the potential to take a quick point.
Yeah, I would say we would need to see some fireworks early on in order for a point to be taken at all, in my opinion.
I know back in the day when Saginaw would go down early, they would like to throw on the run-up to get players out and get a solid 3 or 4 players and just risk losing the ball advantage. But a lot of times it would work in their favor.
Did you end up getting Thai food last night?
What's the score, folks?
1-0.
1-0.
You're welcome.
Did you mean the joke? He said Kobe. Come on, Tony.
All right, here we go.
Jeez, someone get him out of
No
the
throwing
booth
on the run
now.
yet.
Peyton, time.
Shot clock.
Peyton.
Do you think Peyton was named after Peyton Manning?
It's spelled differently, first off. Secondly,
Doesn't mean
let's say he's 21 years old right now.
Roughly, yeah,
21 years ago, Peyton Manning, let's see, that'd be 1999. That'd be Peyton's second year in the league.
Could be.
First year in the league, he broke the record for how many interceptions were thrown by one player.
Maybe his
Touchdowns
parents
too, though.
Not his first year.
Yeah.
Oh, by a rookie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never know.
No, you never know. I'm going to go with no. It was his second year.
I'm
Probably
also
not.
going to say no.
Probably not.
Here, you work the
but
game. You're better at that.
No,
And
you
will
are.
switch.
Let me have a break.
No, I'm missing all kinds of action.
Ben Smart's still in the game.
Receipts then.
I did get a good highlight capture though.
Nice. You love to see that. That seat was more comfy than this.
Ooh, a little padding.
I will say I don't mind Grand Valley's uniforms. Oh, that's
wow.
a phenomenal catch. What do you think? Do you like them?
Yeah, so at first I came in the gym, I go, oh, so we just decided to have crappy jerseys now? They've grown on me throughout the day.
They look clean.
Yeah, they're a little simple for my taste.
Yeah, I like simple.
I know, you are simple, but no, they've grown on me throughout the day. And like I was saying earlier, for at least the last 3 jerseys, we've always gone same color jerseys as shorts.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer than 3, I just don't
It's
know.
kind of they look good though, the mix.
So I do like the mix. Ooh, Cody Geller takes one to the knee there.
Yeah, good hit by Saginaw.
Yep.
This is what Grand Valley wore in 2012-13 was blue jersey, white shorts.
Some of these kids probably were in middle school in track and field.
Yeah.
Not even. I was in middle school. Oh no, it's close.
No, you're in high
These kids might have been in grade school.
I'd already graduated undergrad
Yikes.
twice.
Wow.
Saginaw has underrated solid uniforms. It's just, I'm happy. And they're all, one thing I will say, 3 teams here have every single person matching. Grand Valley, Saginaw, MSU.
Should have been a catch from Ben Smart.
Central has not figured out how to all match.
Never matched.
Never in your career have they matched.
Maybe my first year with Hadwin and Lesky and that team.
Yeah, I think
they
probably right.
matched then. Other than that,
The year before that, they definitely all matched. That was when they had things together. I think they're getting new uniforms though, so that's a plus.
well, they say they're getting new uniforms and then they get gray ones.
So this is definitely going to halftime 1-0, huh?
I would agree with that. Whoa. Goodness. I think we need a ref on this other side. That's a tough call for Peyton to make.
Yeah,
that
it is a
far
tough
away.
call, but
Alan Freeman was not happy with that.
he can only do what he can do from over there.
Right.
And he said that he had surgery a month and a half ago,
Yep.
and the guy said he's close to 4 months based on his recovery. Like he's at the normal 4 month.
Really?
Yeah, he can reach his arm over his head.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So quick recovery for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not playing the rest of this year, obviously, but still.
I don't know. I elected not to have shoulder surgery. So did you on your torn labrum.
Yeah, my shoulders. Ooh, Colin Freeman, just easy money there.
And I think Dylan also elected not to have surgery on his labrum as well. But Josh Hill had surgery and seems to be doing all right. Wow.
I don't know
Great
if I
set of
caught that or
plays.
not.
That was a great set of
Oh, nice catch.
That's even better for them. Though. I thought Peach blocked that into himself.
I agree. I thought it was foot.
I didn't even see that.
Wow. Was that 2 or 3 catches and a hit?
And all for nothing. There's a minute and a half left.
Right. But his highlight reel, you can get that in
We're
there.
about the highlight reel here.
It's good for the brand. I got the things here.
Oh, nice. 23 watching now. Oh, that's a nice dodge.
Nice throw by Ben
Good hit.
Smart there.
Josh Hill pump
Power
faking.
screen.
Jake Bruce. Who's been Saginaw's best player so far, in your opinion? Hard to say.
Jake Bruce.
Yeah,
You think?
Jake has done pretty well, but so is the kid in the other headband. He's done well as well.
Number 35?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal catch earlier.
He almost took Ben Smart out. He bum rushed him. Knew he was going to get hit. Just tried to get Ben Smart, but
It's in football.
unfortunately missed Ben Smart and got hit in the face from 10 feet. So it was tough.
And Smart with another kill.
Just the usual for him.
Another day at the office. Ho hum.
Ho hum.
Cody
Easy catch
Gallagher
for
with a
Cody
good
Gallagher.
catch.
I jinxed Jake.
Yeah, the
Cruz.
commentator curse right there.
Oh, and that would have been
And
a hit.
Clevenger.
Okay.
Not
Trots
his
to the
best effort
sideline.
on that one.
That man. He decided to take us out. I respect it.
It's halftime.
Thoughts, gentlemen. Legends
Honestly-
and Brandon. Thoughts.
Honestly, boring game.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's the end of the day, and I don't know why it's so sloppy.
Thoughts
but
on the all-decade list? How about that? That's been a good topic of conversation. I know
It's not
amongst-
over yet.
I know amongst my team so far. I mean, we don't have to reveal. the
amongst
top.
Kraken, what do they have to say?
Yeah, what has Kraken had to say?
Yeah, please tell us.
They
This
don't
is an
agree with
open forum.
everybody. So,
I don't necessarily agree with the order. I don't need to say the order that I believe should have went down, but
Riley 100.
hard to argue against the players on that list. I mean, anybody who's seen those guys play know how good they
Right.
all were.
I agree.
We've talked about Schilling 100 times about how he might be like one of the most physically gifted dodgeballers I've ever seen. But
Just didn't care. If he had the want and the passion to play with his heart, he could have been number one.
If he had
But-
Ben Smart's mindset,
Yeah.
he would never get hit ever in his life.
Ever.
No, I
you
understand.
could
what you're
just
saying.
catch everything.
Yeah,
You
no.
got two JMU guys on the list? Is that what the final
Yeah.
total was?
Yeah, it was Romer and
Well, at least so far.
yeah.
Can't imagine anybody going higher than Schilling, but
Yeah.
I think
There's also a
I
second
think it's been a
team.
pretty good spread. You know, you've seen that it was a decade of dominance for Grand Valley, and yet you've got players from Western Kentucky and JMU, and have we seen a Saginaw
Kent State.
in there? Kent State.
Yep.
Saginaw.
Yeah, so,
Central.
you know,
WKU.
SVSU.
Yeah.
Decent amount. What? Oh, no one from MSU. That's fair. It's just Saginaw and Central. And Grand Valley.
And Grand Valley, yeah.
And JMU.
And WKU.
But there's also a
And
second
Kent State.
team coming out on Friday.
Yeah, the second team will be interesting. Anybody who thought maybe there were some snubs, you know, we'll see if they show up on the second team list. I think that's when it
Or
gets
they're
a little.
double snub.
I think that's when it gets a little dicier. It's a little harder to pick players like that because you know
Right.
over a decade, rosters at 15 pop. There's a lot of really good players out there.
I will
Yeah.
say there were some interesting votes.
Did Anuj make a list?
He made 0 lists.
Why?
Yeah, I know you hate to see it.
He should have been on
If
all
I
of
had
the
played
lists.
for any longer than 2 years, I gotta believe I'd have just skyrocketed up this.
People were allowed to rank a first and second team, so 24 total people. Tony was ranked 25th on one list. So he wasn't awarded any points for the point, basically, how we counted up.
Hey, I'm an All-American vote getter, so
You would get 1 point for 24th place.
Yep.
For first place, you would get 24 points.
Right.
So at 25, you ended up with 0 points, but you did get on the list.
oh, that's good.
First loser.
Honorable
which you're
mention.
Used to, but
Yeah.
Honorable mention, third team.
I think there was like 60 different individuals that were listed on at least one ballot. So a lot of people ranked.
yep.
I like the first time that we asked Paul his opinion on that. He goes, you got Riley, you got Colin, you got a bunch of GV guys. He goes, that's my list.
All right, second half. What happens if Saginaw pulls a point here? Forces overtime or something?
I think Grand Valley gets mad and destroys them.
I would
after
actually
that.
like to see an overtime. Grand Valley's just kind of playing content right now, saying, "Oh, we're gonna win. We're just a better team."
Saving arms, some would say.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that. I'd say there's playing content,
Yeah.
playing without energy,
Looks
really.
like Ben Smart's about to grab some fines, so maybe they are saving arms.
Good.
Or maybe
Well,
he's
that's-
not. Okay, never mind.
You want it?
Gonna
Should we
signal
yell at
over.
him?
I'm signaling over to bring it.
You're coach. Get down there.
Technically, I am coach.
Ben.
Yep, he.
Ben Smart. Get off. Get out of the game. That is the opposite of the chant at VCU.
Save the arm. Look at him.
No. Send Luke in. Put Luke in. There you go. Remember that chant at VCU for Ben Smart? This is the chant at GVSU against Ben Smart.
Tough seat.
Oh, and he almost gets hit by a
Almost
ball.
gets hit in the face while out of bounds.
That would have been yikes. That guy's out of bounds.
He was standing out, yeah. Oh, and that's a catch.
It's a nice casual catch there.
Against Nolan Stanko.
Stanko's not happy about that one.
Tough.
Solid throw. He's one of our better freshmen. I don't know his name, but
Where?
top.
96, Williamson.
Yeah. What's his first name? I should know.
Thomas.
Yeah. Tom's good.
That's why we got these. We'll have to put numbers
Checks
on it
notes
eventually.
here.
Checks notes.
I know Tom was one of the top freshmen at tryouts. They said he just had skill off the get-go, which isn't always usual for all players. So.
I mean, he's getting minutes now, which is good.
Yep.
I would argue that Peach is Grand Valley's top rookie.
Well, right, yeah, he starts for sure.
I think he's probably on the all-rookie nationally, if there was a top 12. You got to imagine
he starts
he's close.
for Grand Valley, the number one team.
Yeah.
So put him on any other roster, and I'd say he's
That kind of
one
helps.
the top players. Yeah.
What time is it?
Cody Gallagher out, drops the ball.
So you guys send me the address? All right.
I saw it pop up. Okay. Zealand or something.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler Peach. I actually taught him a play, not even necessarily a play. I just told him what to do really quickly during the game against Central. Without any explanation, he did it and he executed and got the final catch in a play.
He's had a good day.
And so to be able to just run things when you're told and execute them perfectly doesn't always happen. So that was promising.
Colin Freeman whipping the ball out here.
He's looking to get some All-American votes. I know he felt a little snubbed about not being in the OT6 for Grand Valley earlier today. I think it's probably a tough call by the captain.
He's almost too small for his size jersey he got.
I like it. I'd like to see it. I hope it's really big at the end of the season.
Oof. You can't throw as hard now. Bye.
That's not true. See ya.
You won't see them in a while, just me.
No, I'm coming to dinner.
That'd be worrisome. Oh, good team throw.
Is your whole family going to be there? All?
No.
Which ones of your family will be there?
Mom, dad, middle sister.
That is a catch. And out, he should.
Technically, he should
be
not
out.
have gotten a catch.
Yeah, because he bobbled it and he was
The
out
ball hit
first.
the ground. But we know how that goes, right?
Yeah,
Wes
well,
Peters.
Wes does. Unfortunately.
Yikes.
Too soon. Hunter Ford, do you have any other questions for the booth while we're here? That's a great team throw.
Ooh, Jake Bruce gets hit by Tyler Peach, I believe.
Rookie making moves. Highlight captured. Josh Hill, good throw. His arm's getting better, slowly but surely.
I know the over-the-top throwing motion is tougher on your shoulder,
Yeah,
so it'll only get better with time, I have to imagine. Colin throwing some heat,
he is. The shoulder's in shape right now.
along with the rest of them. He's been working out hard, showing work.
What about the brain capacity? Is that in shape?
Brain capacity?
Yikes.
Well, he's got a good mental
Oh, what a catch!
Good hit by Colin in the middle there.
You see the catch over there?
I did.
On number 1. I think he's a rookie, actually.
I've never seen him before, so I would go
He's
with
kind of a
he's
beast.
probably rookie.
I remember seeing him at the first tournament thinking has potential. Oh,
Yeah.
caught him looking.
Nice hit by Luke there.
I forgot to start the time. No, we started it. We're correct. Nice dodges there.
Oh, that's a hit on number 1. Touch it
One
with his
goes down,
hand.
finger clipped.
He's shaking the hand. Might have jammed the finger there.
Best part about this point is that Ben Smart hasn't had to waste a single throw
Yeah, or touch a ball.
or get hit.
He almost got hit in the face.
True.
He doesn't often get hit in the face, so it's good to take one.
Oh, and that's a dodge out of
He
bounds.
was definitely out of bounds when he dodged. Peyton's trying to call him.
You got him.
Good reffing by Peyton.
Any more questions from Hunter?
No questions.
Sad.
How many viewers do we have?
How many questions? Any questions
Bottom
from
left, bottom
any
left
viewers?
shows it. Go back to that screen.
You can say something without
21
logging
watching.
into YouTube by going to the desktop version if you're looking on your phone and clicking on the space where it says say something.
We'll call this, segment Ask the Experts here.
Or you can hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, or text us if you have our numbers.
Or tweet at Stumpo's news channel.
True, you could do that.
R.I.P. Too
Or-
soon.
Or DM them
It closed.
false information.
Never revealed that source either, by the way.
GV Dodgeball.
I know. Well, now, because it's you.
Yeah, it's
We knew. Oh, what a throw.
Great hit on the back foot of number 23.
What's he doing?
Maybe it was a balls over first. Let's go with that. Yeah, they're taking a look at him and they're calling
He's out.
him out. Okay. Yep.
Pause the time real quick. 14 minutes exactly.
My mom texted me and said, "What are our predictions for nationals?" I assume that means who's going to win nationals. There's actually an article out about
Is that
this.
a hit?
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a hit.
Yeah, I mean, it was a clear hit. I'm not sure what this guy's doing staying in.
Well,
Maybe he thought it bounced.
Must have thought it bounced.
hopefully.
Hopefully he thought it bounced.
I'd say
That's a great dodge.
the top predictions for this year are Ohio, GV, or MSU to win nationals. So those are the top 3 teams everybody's kind of thinking. Oh, Colin gets out.
Yikes.
Like we said about MSU, though, it's going to take a change in their mentality.
Agreed.
Hey, they almost beat Grand Valley today. That's at least a plus.
They showed they can do it on the court.
Can they do it consistently enough to be a team that goes 7 games in a weekend and is playing their best at the 7th game of the weekend? That's the question.
Give me a tough order.
But at the same time, Grand Valley's looking a little flat in this game. Let's be honest.
Grand Valley does have the tendency to kind of turn it off when they know or when they think they're going to win.
Yeah.
Which I believe to be the case here.
It's a pretty good hit there.
Good hit and good block by
Team
Luke
throw.
Holicky.
Spot on that shoe top there.
What was his name?
Luke Holicky.
Oh,
He was a freshman last year and actually
Third-
one of the better. 22.
oh yeah.
One of the better freshmen we had last year. Doesn't start yet, but can
Is that a
make
catch?
big plays. That is a definite
Wow.
catch.
Any more Ask the Expert?
Not yet. Oh, and Josh taking a page out of my book and suiciding and hitting the last kid. I like to see it.
Time pause, 12:14 to go. 2-0 GVSU, a low-scoring game.
Update on the Kobe thing. I think it was just Kobe's 13-year-old daughter and himself.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Thought it was on the
Yeah. Which
Hate
is,
to see it.
yeah, that's rough.
How's your phone doing? Are we charging your phone? Can we?
Grab a cord, man. Got nothing. I'm leaving.
Yeah, stuff.
I had to call retrieve my child.
It's a little chunk.
Do you think someday he'll play dodgeball? If he says foam is better, will you disown him?
He would never say fun.
If it were to happen hypothetically, he gets corrupted.
He's smarter than
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Yikes.
Kevin, will you ever consider going back to college and playing dodgeball again?
No.
No.
I mean, if I go to like grad school, I don't know. I don't see it happening.
I agree. Unless I were to come back to a school with a fairly decent program, I probably wouldn't do it myself.
I'd coach a team.
That's what I'm doing now.
You wouldn't be like Trevor and play DePaul?
No, I couldn't do it.
Is Trevor playing at DePaul?
No.
He didn't.
Yeah,
I know
did.
he was in grad school there.
I think he's done.
Tony, I don't think
Yeah,
is
he's
allowed
done
to go
grad
back to school anymore.
Not true.
Not true.
He's above the age limit.
Tony, you want to break the news?
Are you going to? You're gonna get a doctorate?
I'm not getting a doctorate. I might get my CFP. I'm going to need that to be competitive in my field.
From?
GV.
No kidding. He's trophy chasing.
Listen, I already got Ben Smart saying I'll get you a jersey and shorts as fast as you need it.
Wow.
What number are you?
When's the sign-up date?
Does someone have 99?
Yeah, when do you get in
Out
there?
of a sign of respect, I would expect them to change
They would
their number.
hand it over.
They'd have
yeah.
to change their number.
Yeah, that's just what happens. Like
When a
players-
legend comes to your team,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Sure.
you make some concessions.
if LeBron goes to a team that has a 23, they hand their 23 jersey to him. That's just the
fair.
way things work. Meanwhile, your feet are in the way.
Fun fact, I think it was my first year as captain, Lesky messaged me and said, geez.
So we got a question here from
so never
Hunter.
mind. We'll
Ask the
go
experts
from
here.
there.
If there was one school you wish had a team that doesn't have one right now, who would it be?
University of Michigan has to be it, but also if you're thinking about like geographically, then I would say University of Georgia or like University of Tennessee, UT Chattanooga, any of those. Give me a little South action.
Ferris?
Not Ferris.
No, I'd want to see like
I think U of M would be
I'd want to
definitely
see
on
like
everyone's
UNC
list.
Yeah, I
and
think
Duke.
you have them.
UNC would be a sweet one.
UNC
Duke,
expand out to
yeah.
the coast a little bit more.
That-
Play the Virginia schools. And
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that just the South just needs another team or two. I think Georgia would be a perfect one.
I thought that getting more Illinois and Indiana schools involved would help with some of the expansion towards the west to try to get like Iowa and Nebraska involved.
I asked a question to the content team before that was like, you get to add 4 schools to the league, name the 4 schools, so you can like bundle, like a thing you could do is put like Texas A&M, Houston, like you could do something like that and bundle a group together, or you could spread it out and put like Virginia.
I'd want to see maybe Tennessee.
Yeah, like Tennessee, then Virginia Tech, then like Georgia, then like Illinois, or like spread it out just to bolster each region. So there's a couple trains of thought there, but
I'd want to see Tennessee because then there's like that geographic rivalry that can help with like the Kentucky schools and things like that.
yeah, and connect the country down south.
Good catch by Con.
We got ground on that.
They called ground, but
Robbed. I'll clip it.
We're down to clipping no catches now, huh?
oh,
Well, just to show him that it wasn't a catch and that he shouldn't complain about it.
Josh, show a nice throw there at the bottom of your screen.
You love to see Ben Smart sitting over there, though.
Yawning, he looks so bored.
He did just yawn. So what are your 4 schools then if you could pick 4?
My 4 schools. Okay, so I'm gonna try.
Oh,
to
nice catch.
expand. I'm thinking about where I would want the league
To expand?
to sort of go geographically, or what makes sense to help build up the league as we know
Sure.
it today.
I think that it's safe
I'm
to
not gonna
say
pick,
no
like-
no school in Ohio. They already got like 10. They're doing well.
I'm not gonna pick like 4 schools from California because then those schools would never travel this way.
We have Oregon State and Gonzaga, and it's see you later. See you later.
Crowd goes wild for Colin Freeman getting out.
we always do with the greats.
I'd like to see University of Illinois,
I don't mind that
University
at all.
of
Minnesota?
Missouri,
Oh,
and then
Missouri.
Iowa. And I want those to be able
Really?
to start to expand west so that now the Wisconsin schools are
Gotcha.
involved and Nebraska has a connection.
That would be great for Nebraska.
So that's 3. And then obviously I want U of M to have a program because that
Yeah.
rivalry with the Michigan schools, you know.
U of M would be humongous.
U of M in
add.
Eastern Michigan would be kind of a 1A, 1B for me there. Get
Sure.
that one so you can have all 3 of the directional Michigan schools.
Uh-huh.
Well, we wouldn't have Northern.
They're pretty far up there. We would need like Michigan
might
Tech to get one too.
That might help UWP though.
Yeah.
For Northern.
UWP's not that north. But yes.
Right, but it might be closer than
They
GV would
they
be.
could definitely go down and play UWP. They'd be closer to them than anyone else.
I think also if you get those like the Illinois, Iowa type schools, that's good for like DePaul as well. DePaul could
Good hit
host
there.
more tournaments.
Yeah.
And
It would
those
help
schools
to
are
have that.
geographically close.
I want to see some Northeast, like Boston,
Get like
like
Syracuse, Boston,
Harvard.
Rutgers.
I mean, there's a bunch of schools in Boston area. You can get Boston College, Harvard.
It would suck to have Harvard because not only
MIT,
would they be
they would
smarter than you, but they might be better than your team
Yeah,
too.
it'd be
so
great.
all around, they're just a better person than you.
That'd be
MIT,
fantastic.
they would just
That'd be rough.
design machines to like throw the ball better at you. I mean, I know
Yeah.
we've already got like machines that throw like footballs and shit, but what's
Tony cursing on the live stream. Oh, nice catch by number one. Trying to get some clips.
Not one to shy away from controversy on this.
That is true.
These dodgeball streams.
Is that a hit?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Saginaw may pull a little point here if they keep this up.
Could happen. GV should at least hold out for 2 minutes 50 seconds, so then SVSU might just call it if there's only 4 minutes left. I'd say anything under 4 minutes, you're probably not taking a point. So. But GV's definitely not out of this point by any means.
No, it's pretty even.
If anything, I'd say they're staying up to get a point.
Overall, a solid live stream.
Is Peach the best person to wear number 3 in school history?
Over Austin Morley, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're
That's what I was
saying?
getting
Yeah, we can all agree there.
Well, Blake Clevenger is definitely the best number 4.
I mean, Peach made varsity as a freshman, so there's that.
He's got a leg up.
He's got a leg up on Austin already.
No chill for Austin. today.
Austin's made varsity rosters as a freshman. Not always, though. Where is he today? Yeah, that's a great question.
He has the flu.
Wonder if he still made it to dinner with his mom.
Maybe his mom gave him the flu.
Maybe.
Joining us in the booth, Chuck.
He no longer responds to that name, and it is sad.
Oh!
It's a good hit from Blake Clevenger.
Oh, you gotta catch
That's
that.
an almost catch from Josh Hill. but
Number 1 got clipped in the finger again.
Bunch of confusion. One hit.
Just like Dylan.
We got a stoppage.
Yeah.
What? Who?
What you doing? Let's see what's going on.
Come here. Can I get a high five?
Up, game's resumed. Something cool happened over on the other court, apparently.
I think it was a 1v1. A player on Central versus a player on Western and Central Cornell.
Right, so down under 5 minutes left to go here.
Remember they changed their mascot?
No, so that's a throwback. They were going to be the Sawyers,
Yeah, it's a throwback
but they
thing.
had already had jerseys that said Lakers, and they're like, I guess we'll stay Lakers.
Didn't make it a throwback. It just makes it.
No, way back in the day.
No, I think we were the Lakers, and then they were going to change it to Sawyers.
Yeah.
But we had jerseys that said Lakers already, and they're like, well, we're not going to spend all this money to change it, so we'll just keep it. So I think we were going to be the Sawyers, but they didn't change it. Could be wrong, but I think that's what I read somewhere.
Lakers sounds better. Too soon today.
How soon does he get a statue built outside of Staples?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Sucks. I mean, he deserves one anyway, but it sucks he didn't get around to see it.
Yep.
Careful down there trying to come gas you. We're having fun in the booth now. Continue to bring your questions.
Yeah, please keep us entertained.
And maybe somebody besides Hunter Ford come up with a question. Oh, but Hunter, that doesn't mean you can't still come up with questions.
True.
A lot of throwing, not a lot of hitting right now.
With 3 minutes to go, let's get some quick predictions on MDC. Order of finish.
I'm going to go, well, it depends on the order of the schedule, but I'm going to say it's going to go Grand Valley, Michigan State, Central, Saginaw, Western.
That's how it should go.
Yeah.
I agree that's how it should go, but you never know.
No,
Think of MSU.
MDC can just be so wild.
If MSU plays Grand Valley in game number 1 and loses, I think they finish 3rd or 4th then.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's not even that bold of a call either.
I mean, we saw what happened today. You never know.
Because I think MSU has their goal set. Like, we want to
Beat Grand Valley.
And anything less, it just isn't going to... It's not going to work for them, and unfortunately, they're going to let it bleed into other games.
Gotcha. I mean, we'll see. We definitely saw some great potential from MSU.
Yep.
They didn't really bring it in that Central game, which is unfortunate and disappointing, and it's hurt their standings. Central Michigan is going to be 5th, and Michigan State is 7th now. So those two teams swapped spots just based off today. If Central can do that to them again at MDC, who knows? Central can move up to like 4th, maybe even 3rd. Meanwhile, MSU is going the wrong direction. If they drop down to like 8th, that's a tough spot to be.
Nice throw by Tom there.
It'll be very hard to make it to the title game like a couple of us up here have predicted if they are the 7 or 8 seed.
I agree.
Actually, 7 seed.
7 seed
They would play
Grand
Ohio.
Valley. They would play
Towson right now. Yeah, I mean they almost beat Grand Valley though. Do they really want to avoid them?
I think they know
They showed they can beat him.
Now, they know that they can hang with Grand Valley.
It's the last one of the sheets.
He's alone. That's a bold spot to be.
That's a tough.
Stanko hits him. Makes him pay for it.
Let's give a quick with a minute to go here. Ooh, good try.
Jake Bruce almost with a nice catch.
Top 5 performers on the day? Or just the standouts that you saw?
Probably Jacob Georges during that Grand Valley game.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and say Ben Smart.
11
Jared Brown.
from MSU.
Jared Brown.
Butler?
Yeah.
Jared Brown?
Butler 3.
Uh-oh, he's dead. Oh, he's alive. And he's still alive.
Jake Bruce. I watched him play pretty well against some other teams.
Gotcha.
So.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, but the girl got hit.
Timeout. Josh Hill wants a point.
Oh, come on, Josh.
He wants a point.
Why?
Give him a 3-0 win.
No. Come on. That's what, we don't need that.
Blake checking on one of his teammates here, one of the female teammates who was on the sideline, got hit in the mouth.
Attaboy, Blake.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that person comes up as a suggested friend on Facebook all the time.
Jeez, Tony. Don't you have people your age?
Well, yeah.
That's a roast. I'll take a strike.
Yeah. I'm throw at you now.
We have to do that later. That was a bad one. I'll take it. Oh! Got one of them. 2, 1.
Got him.
No, they got him.
I don't think
No, they called him safe. They called him safe.
Okay.
He's alive. 2-0 final. Lakers take it.
Sawyers.
That's all, folks.
That is a wrap here from Allendale, Michigan.
Central Michigan won the other game against Western 4-0. Unfortunately, Western didn't get on the stream court at all today. With that said, maybe we'll get to see him at MDC.
True.
I hope so.
Love to see it.
Michigan Dodgeball Cup, February 8th. Make sure to tune in. We'll have a YouTube live stream going for that one as well.
We'll have the perhaps the greatest booth in the history of college dodgeball broadcasting.
I think that's what the buildup is going to be. Yes,
That storyline almost overshadows the dodgeball we played.
it does.
but
You're going to have Shadida in the booth, Stumpo in the booth. We know Riley's going to make an appearance at some point.
Of course.
It's just there's fireworks that are going to happen. That's all you know. It's going to be great.
no chill in that booth that day. It's
You won't find any.